In the past few weeks, Walmart has become a major shopping hotspot as a wave of unexpected deals keeps going viral across TikTok, Facebook, and Reddit. What's surprising is that many of these items are so cheap that even buyers can't believe it, while the quality matches or even surpasses higher-end brands. If you've always thought Walmart only carried basic, budget-level products, today's list will completely change your mind. These are the kinds of items deal hunters are calling instant wins, and buy it or regret it. And most importantly, a lot of these products are already selling out nationwide. Let's see how many savings you've missed. Subscribe to the channel to get notified about the newest videos. 1. Tenneco Power Hero Cordless Vacuum. If you've ever wanted a lightweight, quiet, powerful cordless vacuum without spending a few $100s, the Tenneco Power Hero is the one making deal hunters lose their minds. The reason is simple. It feels like a premium model, but the price is only $90, a deal many people describe as too good to skip. The reason this vacuum is going viral comes from the real usage experience. It's light and easy to maneuver, and you can take it anywhere in the house without dragging around a tangled cord. You can clean the living room, stairs, bedroom carpets, and every corner under the sofa without effort. Many users say they were shocked the first time they heard it run. Smooth, quiet, and without the loud roaring sound older vacuums usually make. Its suction power is another reason people stop scrolling on TikTok. From pet hair and fine dust embedded in carpets to snack crumbs, everything gets picked up quickly in just a few passes. And the most impressive part, for a vacuum under $100, the truly clean feeling after each use is better than many expensive models people have owned before. Battery life is also a strong point. You get around 35 minutes of continuous use, which is enough to clean most essential areas of the home. For apartments or medium-sized houses, that's more than enough. And if you have pets, this is the real lifesaver. Many reviews say it handles cat and dog hair so well that it instantly makes cleanup stress-free. 2. Premium 6-piece microfiber bedsheet set. If you've always assumed that sheets under $20 are just temporary buys, the 6-piece premium microfiber set for $19.88 at Walmart will completely change your mind. The moment you touch it, you'll understand why it's going viral on TikTok. Soft, cool, smooth, and giving you the feeling of hotel bedding instead of a low-budget sheet set. What surprises most people is how breathable it is. Cheap microfiber is usually hot and suffocating, but this set is cool, lightweight, and doesn't trap heat, perfect for warm rooms or hot sleepers. The fabric also holds its shape well. After several washes, it doesn't pill, fade, or wrinkle in that annoying budget-looking way. The fitted sheet has deep elastic that stays on the mattress and doesn't pop off like many cheap sets. The 6-piece set includes 1 fitted sheet, 1 flat sheet, and 4 pillowcases. Neat, matching, and instantly making your bedroom look more put together. The color options are easy to match too. Smoke gray, cream, pastels, white, suitable for any decor style. What makes this deal sell out isn't just the low price. It's the feeling of affordable home upgrade. Every night feels more comfortable, and every morning the bed still looks smooth and clean. For anyone who wants a cozy bed, good sleep, and a nicer-looking room, this is a must-buy. And if you love trending colors, check early. Those shades sell out fast. 3. Teddy Boucle Chair, Beautiful by Drew Barrymore. If there's one furniture piece that's soft, stylish, and instantly makes your room look luxurious, it's the Teddy Boucle chair from Drew Barrymore's beautiful collection at Walmart, priced at $298. It's the kind of chair you want to sit in the moment you see it, and once you sit down, you won't want to get up. The viral charm of this chair comes from its soft as a cloud feel, literally. The thick, smooth, warm boucle fabric wraps around your body the moment you lean back. Many people describe it as sitting in a high-end hotel lounge, except you're not paying hundreds of dollars per night. The design is also a huge highlight. Rounded edges, soft curves, and a smooth 360-degree swivel make it perfect for living rooms, reading corners, offices, bedrooms, or any space where you want warmth and comfort. What makes it even better is the price. If you've ever looked at boucle chairs from West Elm, CB2, or Anthropology, you know they usually cost anywhere from $600 to $200, but the Drew Barrymore version delivers the same modern, elegant aesthetic for under $300. The perfect example of luxury on a budget. 4. Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. If you've ever wished your hair at home could feel as soft and smooth as it does when you walk out of the salon, then Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance is something you should try at least once. This shampoo is in high demand at Walmart for only $30, and what's making it go viral isn't just the brand name. It's the real, noticeable repair effect that many users experience after just a few washes. What makes Olaplex No. 4 special is its ability to nourish damaged strands caused by coloring, bleaching, perming, or daily heat styling. Rather than simply making your hair shiny for a moment, it works from the inside out, helping strands become healthier bit by bit. After a short period, many people notice fewer tangles, more softness, and much easier brushing. One user even shared that she spent hundreds of dollars on different repair products that didn't work as well as this shampoo. And that makes sense. Olaplex is widely used in professional salons, but thanks to Walmart, anyone can experience that salon-level quality at a far more reasonable price. The washing experience is pleasant too. Fine lather, a subtle clean scent, and no heavy residue. Whether you have thin or thick hair, it still dries soft and fluffy. And if you pair it with the Olaplex No. 5 conditioner, the results become even more noticeable, like having an in-salon deep treatment right at home. 5. Magic Bullet 4-Piece Mini Blender Set. The Magic Bullet 4-Piece set at Walmart, priced around $20.96, is a simple and convenient choice for anyone who needs a small blender for everyday tasks. It's not the most powerful, nor is it a professional machine, but it's perfect for light kitchen work, the kind of just enough tool for people living alone, small families, or anyone who doesn't want bulky appliances taking over the counter. The first thing you'll notice is the compact size. It sits in a corner of your kitchen without taking up space, and when you need it, you can pull it out instantly. The Magic Bullet handles soft fruits, light smoothies, thin mixtures, or prepping a small portion of sauce for dinner. With the single cup design and built-in blade, it's very straightforward to use. Add your ingredients, twist on the blade, attach it to the base, and push down to blend. Anyone can use it without reading long instructions. It's ideal for beginners or people who just want quick results without the hassle. Cleaning is just as easy. Remove the cup and blade, rinse with water, and add a tiny bit of soap if needed. For just over $20, many users say it's the right appliance for basic needs. The 4-piece set includes the base, the cup, the lid, and the blade. Everything you need to start using immediately. Take 3 seconds and hit the subscribe button to follow the latest videos. 6. Ozark Trail 40 Oz Tumbler. The Ozark Trail 40 Oz tumbler has been getting a lot of attention because the $14.98 price is very reasonable, especially at a time when premium tumblers are becoming more expensive. The first thing you'll notice is the large capacity. Fill it once, and you're good for an entire workday, class session, or workout without needing to refill the ice. Its cold retention performance is rated as solid. If you pack it full of ice in the morning, it stays cool for hours. For everyday use, that's more than enough to help you stay hydrated consistently. Many drivers also prefer the 40 Oz size because it fits in most vehicle cup holders. The stainless steel body feels sturdy and doesn't dent easily from minor bumps. The surface doesn't show fingerprints and can be cleaned quickly with a damp cloth. The handle is another favorite feature since it makes carrying the tumbler easier, especially when it's filled with water or ice. The sliding lid is simple, quick to open, quick to close, which is great for moving between rooms or taking it on errands. The Ozark Trail Tumbler isn't designed to be fancy. Its goal is everyday convenience, bringing water to the office, keeping it on your desk, using it during workouts, or carrying it around throughout the day. Users say they choose this model because they don't have to be overly careful with it. If it gets a small scratch, it's no big deal. If it gets lost, replacing it doesn't break the bank. 7. Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Touchscreen Toaster Oven. The Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Touchscreen Toaster Oven has been getting a lot of attention at Walmart, priced at around $69. What's making it pop up everywhere isn't just the stylish design, It's the way it instantly makes a kitchen feel cleaner, sleeker, and more modern, especially in smaller spaces. The first time you tap the touchscreen panel, you'll notice how simple it is to use. Functions like baking, reheating, quick cooking, and crisping are clearly laid out and easy to understand. For anyone who wants to prepare a quick breakfast or warm up leftovers without complicating the cooking process, this oven gets the job done perfectly. Its refined look is a major plus. Soft colors, gold tone trim, and the dark glass front allow it to blend naturally into many kitchen styles. In terms of performance, the oven provides steady heat that works well for simple dishes: toast, frozen pizza, roasted veggies, or small portions of meat. The interior size is just right for meals for 1 or 2 people. The included tray and rack are easy to remove and wash. The interior non-stick coating also wipes clean with minimal effort, a huge bonus for anyone who dislikes heavy cleanup after cooking. 8. Chefman Large Waffle Maker. The Chefman Large Waffle Maker has become a popular pick for families because it costs under $25 but handles breakfast duty extremely well. Its larger size compared to many standard models allows it to produce thick, evenly golden waffles with lightly crisp edges, perfect for both adults and kids. When you open the machine, you'll see a non-stick surface that's very user-friendly. You can brush on a thin layer of butter or skip it entirely. The batter still releases easily. This makes busy mornings so much smoother since you don't have to struggle with scraping or soaking stubborn batter. Cooking time is quick too. Pour in the batter, close the lid, and within a few minutes the waffle is ready. A big highlight is the consistent heat. The machine heats up fast and maintains an even temperature, cooking the waffle through without leaving the inside underdone or the outside too dry. The large cooking surface is also ideal for bigger households. One batch gives you a generous portion, reducing the need to stand over the counter making multiple rounds. Kids especially love it because they can decorate their waffles with syrup, fruit, or chocolate chips. Cleanup is simple. Let the machine cool for a few minutes, then wipe the surface with a damp cloth. The non-stick finish works well enough that no harsh scrubbing is needed. The compact body also stores easily in a kitchen cabinet without taking much space. The large Chefman isn't a professional-grade appliance, but it's perfect for mornings when you want to switch things up without putting in too much effort. With its accessible price, straightforward functions, and simple operation, it's a practical choice for anyone who wants to add a little weekend flavor to their everyday breakfast without spending a lot of time preparing it. 9. On Cloud Nova Shoes, Walmart Exclusive Colors. The On Cloud Nova in Walmart Exclusive Colors has drawn a lot of attention because the price, $119, is lower than the standard retail version, yet the quality remains the same. What makes these special is that the exclusive colorways aren't available on the brand's official website, making them a great choice for anyone who wants unique, less common shades. Cloud Nova is already known for being lightweight and cushioned. On's signature sole provides moderate bounce, making each step more comfortable, especially for people who are on their feet all day. The soft upper hugs the foot without feeling tight, and even after long wear, it doesn't cause toe pressure or overheating like many cheaper athletic shoes. The slip-on style combined with laces allows for quick wear while still keeping the foot secure during movement. In terms of style, Cloud Nova has a modern athletic look without being overly bulky. They're easy to match with jeans, gym outfits, joggers, or even sporty dresses. The exclusive Walmart colors add a subtle uniqueness for those who want something different but still versatile. Another big reason people are paying attention is the sense of value. The same model typically costs around $160 from the brand, but with the Walmart exclusive version, you get a lower price while still getting full quality On shoes, a brand that's well loved for durability and comfort. 10. Ninja Blender Duo 1200. The Ninja Blender Duo Y1200W is a popular choice for anyone who wants a powerful blender without paying a premium price. At around $119 at Walmart, it's more accessible than higher-end models, yet its real-world performance is impressive for everyday use. The first thing you'll notice is the strong 1200W motor, which blends quickly and efficiently. Ice cubes, frozen fruit, and soft nuts are handled smoothly in just seconds. If you're someone who makes morning smoothies, smoothie bowls, or post-workout drinks, this blender makes the process fast and simple. Just select the right mode and let the machine handle the rest. The tall, multi-layer blade design helps pull ingredients downward continuously, reducing the need to shake or stop the jar. Another convenience is that the machine includes both a large family-sized jar and a smaller to-go cup with a lid. In terms of durability, the base feels solid and doesn't shake much, even at high power. The thick plastic jars are lighter than glass, making them easier to handle and less risky when washing. The parts assemble and disassemble easily, so cleaning doesn't take much time. Elen, Langele Duo 360 Airflow Styler. The Langele Duo 360-degree Airflow Styler has gained attention because it costs under $50, yet performs well for at-home hairstyling. The standout feature is the cool airflow system that blows gentle air around the plates. For anyone worried about heat damage or dryness from curling irons, this feature feels much safer for everyday use. In hand, the Leduo is lightweight and comfortable, even during longer styling sessions. The compact design grips hair securely and works well for both thick and thin hair. Movements like clamping the ends, twisting slightly, or smoothing sections feel smooth and natural. With steady, even heat, the results look soft and flexible, not stiff or overheated like many high-temperature tools. The device can create multiple styles without switching tools. Slightly curled ends fall into shape quickly. Loose waves hold softness and shine. When straightening, the styler does a clean job without leaving hair dry or rough. Overall, it's ideal for anyone who likes switching styles while keeping the routine simple. The temperature controls are conveniently placed on the body and display clearly. Once the set temperature is reached, the indicator light turns on. The 360-degree swivel cord also helps you style both sides comfortably without dealing with twisting cables. The Langele Duo 360-degree isn't meant to replace professional salon tools, but it's excellent for at-home care. Lightweight, easy to use, lower heat damage, and flexible styling options make it perfect for anyone who wants well-kept hair every day without spending too much time or money. 12. Smart AI Security Camera. Many households are turning to smart AI security cameras as an easy way to monitor their home without investing in expensive systems. At around $39, this device is an accessible option, especially for those who just need a compact camera to watch the front door, backyard, or surrounding areas. Installation is extremely simple. Just plug it in, open the app, and follow a few basic steps. No complex wiring, no technical knowledge required. This makes it ideal for older adults or anyone who prefers a straightforward DIY setup. The image quality is clear enough to monitor activity around the home, see who's at the door, or check on your driveway. When motion is detected, the camera sends an instant alert to your phone. You can open the app within seconds to replay the event. For families away at work for most of the day, this convenience is valuable. Compatibility with Google Home makes it even more flexible. You can view the live feed on smart displays or pull it up quickly using voice commands. It's not overloaded with flashy features, but it runs smoothly enough for everyday use without feeling complicated. The camera supports storage with a memory card, helping users avoid monthly cloud storage fees. For reviewing motion events over several days, this storage method works well. In the end, the most important thing is choosing the product that truly fits your needs. Sometimes one small, well-chosen item can make daily life easier, cheaper, and far less stressful. These recommendations are not about perfection. They're about practicality. Easy to use, affordable, and built to last. When used correctly, each purchase delivers real value. Did this video help you out? Hit subscribe and help us reach 30,000 subscribers. You're navigating a maze of cleverly set financial traps. Prices climb daily. Displays tempt you, but behind it all are tricks quietly draining your wallet. What few realize is that the items costing you the most aren't hidden in some obscure corner. They're right in front of you, things you toss into your cart weekly without a second thought. Drop a 1 in the comments if you find this video helpful. Today, we're exposing 10 common items that seem harmless but are traps disguised as convenience. More importantly, I'll show you smarter choices so every dollar you spend is truly worth it. 10. Pre-cut fruits and vegetables. Those vibrant boxes of watermelon chunks, golden pineapple slices, or neatly peeled carrots in the supermarket are hard to resist. Just pop the lid for a quick ready meal. But behind that clear plastic lies a truth few notice. You're paying a steep price for short-lived convenience. From the moment fruits and veggies are cut, they start losing nutrients, crunch, and fresh flavor. They quickly turn soft, bland, or worse, moldy. This means you're not just paying for what you eat. You're paying extra for what you'll throw away. Plus, pre-cut produce costs 2 to 3 times more per kilogram than whole ingredients. You spend more for lower quality and a shorter shelf life. Not a fair trade? Think, I don't have time? Consider this. 5 minutes of prep at home gives you fresher, tastier food and saves serious cash. Even better, cutting your own produce lets you control hygiene, trim spoiled bits, and portion perfectly. Things prepackaged boxes can't guarantee. 9. Big brand cereals. Cereals were once a cheap, convenient breakfast staple. But today, big brand cereal boxes are one of the sneakiest consumer traps you might not notice. Colorful packaging, cartoon mascots, and healthy claims are designed to hit your emotions, especially your habits. But here's what few know. The ingredient formulas for big brand cereals and store-brand versions are often nearly identical. The hard truth? You're paying nearly double just for a familiar name and nostalgic images. Nutritional content, sugar levels, even taste? They're often the same or differ so slightly your taste buds can't tell. Think big brands are safer? Think again. Blind taste tests show most people can't distinguish big brand cereals from store brands. Some even rate cheaper ones higher. Brand loyalty, unchecked, quietly erodes your budget each month. In an era where every penny counts, paying for memories instead of real value isn't wise. Ever switched from big brand to store brand cereal and noticed no difference? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes a small cart swap makes a big wallet win. 8. Individually packaged snacks. In our busy lives, grabbing a small snack pack for a quick hunger fix is second nature. Supermarkets know this well and have turned this convenience into a sweet trap for your wallet. A single-serve snack pack seems practical, portable, and portion-controlled. But the truth? You're paying nearly double for the same amount of food compared to buying a larger pack and portioning it yourself. That's not all. Every tiny pack you open adds another layer of plastic waste to the environment. A silent, long-term cost. This harmless convenience quietly nibbles at both your budget and the planet. Think it's just a few cents? Those cents add up, week after week, month after month, year after year, into a shocking sum you didn't see coming. Smart shoppers know. Buy larger packs, portion them into reusable containers or bags, and you'll save money, control servings, and cut waste. 7. Pre-shredded cheese. When the convenience food aisle beckons with bags of pre-shredded cheese, many of us find it hard to resist. A quick solution for pizza, pasta, or salads. It sounds like a time and effort saver. But the truth is, behind those seemingly perfect cheese strands, there are details few people notice. Pre-shredded cheese is often coated with an anti-caking agent like cellulose or potato starch to prevent the strands from sticking together. But what few realize is that this coating reduces the cheese's ability to melt smoothly, robbing your dish of the rich, creamy texture it deserves. There's another hidden cost. You're paying more for a processed product with reduced quality and noticeably weaker flavor. A bag of pre-shredded cheese can cost 30% to 50% more than the same amount of block cheese, just for a few seconds of convenience. If you think convenience is enough, think again. When you taste it, you'll notice pre-shredded cheese can't deliver the stretchy melt or bold, full flavor of freshly shredded cheese. And in the art of cooking, sometimes the smallest details make the biggest difference. A simple hand grater, a few gentle motions, and in just 1 minute you'll have fresh, fragrant cheese strands ready to elevate your dish, while saving significantly. If you've ever compared the flavor of pre-shredded versus home-shredded cheese, share your honest thoughts. Sometimes a small choice can be the secret to savoring life more fully. 6. Bulk bottled water. The stacks of bottled water at the supermarket always feel reassuring, clean, convenient, and ready for any situation. But few suspect that this seemingly harmless habit is a long-term financial trap that's hard to escape. Each bottle costs just a few cents, hardly noticeable. But when multiplied by packs, weeks, and months, the total spent on something you could get for free from a filtered tap becomes surprisingly large. Then there's the environmental burden. The mountain of used plastic bottles is a cost future generations will bear. Even if you recycle properly, the actual recycling rate for plastic is low. Most ends up in landfills or oceans. If you think, I'm just buying it for emergencies, think again. A quality home water filter costs the same as a few months of bottled water, but delivers benefits for years. You'll not only save money, but also protect your health, the environment, and your daily independence. 5. Prepackaged salad kits. Salad is often seen as a symbol of healthy living. And when prepackaged salad kits appear, neatly packed and ready to eat, many see them as the perfect choice for busy days. But the truth is, behind the clear packaging and fresh and convenient claims, there's a trade-off few notice. These salad kits often come with a sky-high price. You could be paying up to $10 per pound of vegetables, more expensive than premium fresh meat. The quality doesn't match the cost. Greens wilt quickly, toppings are lackluster, and dressings are loaded with preservatives. What few realize is that the moment you add these to your cart, the greens are already nearing the end of their shelf life. Just days later, they're wilted, flavorless, and quietly end up in the trash along with the money you spent. If you think prepackaged salads save time and effort, think again. With just 5 extra minutes, you can pick vibrant greens and juicy tomatoes, then toss a salad that's fresher, packed with twice the nutrients, and costs half as much. Few stop to realize that this surface-level convenience quietly turns healthy meals into the most wasteful expense on your weekly bill. If you've ever opened a salad kit and found the greens already turning brown, share your story in the comments. A small change today could help you take control of your meals and your wallet in a big way tomorrow. 4. Big brand cleaning products. When you walk into a supermarket, the glossy bottles of glass cleaner, bright disinfectant sprays, and branded antibacterial wipes with bold logos grab your attention. They're tied to expensive ad campaigns promising superior cleaning and optimal germ killing. But the truth is, behind the flashy packaging, their formulas are often barely different from store-brand alternatives. Most cleaning products, regardless of brand, contain the same core active ingredients that drive their cleaning, germ-killing, or grease-cutting power. The only difference? The price. You're paying extra for sleek designs, TV commercials, and the peace of mind built by marketing. If you think big brands must be better, try reading the ingredient labels. You'll be surprised to find near-identical compositions between pricey products and the cheaper ones right beside them. Savvy consumers know the real power lies in the ingredients, not the logo. Choosing store-brand products can save you 30–50% on every grocery trip, while sharpening your ability to shop based on knowledge, not ads. 3. Frozen smoothie packs. A bag of frozen smoothie mix, bursting with images of juicy fruits and labels like clean and nutrient-packed, is hard to resist. Just a quick blend, and you've got a chilled, refreshing smoothie. Sounds like a smart health investment, right? But the truth is, behind that enticing packaging, you're not getting what you think. Frozen smoothie packs often cost double or triple what fresh ingredients would. And here's what few know. The contents aren't always top quality. Many packs are loaded with fillers, added sugars, or unnecessary ingredients that dilute their nutritional value. What you thought was a superfood blend is often just clever marketing, not true quality. Think you don't have time to make your own? Think again. With a bag of frozen strawberries, a ripe banana, and a handful of greens, you can prep personal smoothie packs in minutes. No additives, no hidden sugars, and at half the cost. Choosing your own ingredients means controlling freshness, flavor, and nutrition. This small step saves money, boosts health, and keeps you from falling for artificial convenience traps. Ever tried both pre-packed and homemade smoothies? Share your honest thoughts in the comments. One simple choice today could spark a smarter habit for years to come. 2. Mini spice jars. Strolling through the supermarket spice aisle, those tiny, sleek jars with glossy labels easily steal your heart. They feel neat, chic, and perfect for a modern kitchen. But the truth? These mini spice jars are one of the sneakiest money traps you might not notice. A single tiny jar can cost 5–10 times more per gram than buying in bulk. You're not just paying for the spice. You're paying for the glass jar, fancy packaging, and display costs. Think, it's small, I'll use it up fast, no big deal? Here's the thing. Properly stored spices keep their flavor for months, even years. Buying in bulk and storing in airtight containers saves serious money and keeps your dishes vibrant. Smart shoppers head to bulk spice stores, local markets, or trusted online retailers. They refill old jars instead of endlessly buying overpriced new ones. 1. Specialty coffee creamers. Step into the dairy aisle and you're hit with alluring bottles of coffee creamer, boasting flavors like French vanilla swirl or hazelnut bliss. Who can resist a touch of luxury in their morning brew? But here's the reality. Most specialty creamers are packed with refined sugars, artificial flavors, and thickeners you can barely pronounce. With every splash, you're not just adding sweetness, you're pouring in a complex chemical cocktail. And the cost? A modest bottle carries a price far higher than the actual value of its ingredients. You're paying for marketing, pretty packaging, and a fake sense of indulgence, not real quality. Think you can't replicate that creamy flavor at home? Think again. A mix of fresh milk, a touch of heavy cream, and a drop of pure vanilla extract creates a cleaner, tastier creamer for a fraction of the cost. When you make your own, you control sugar and richness and avoid unwanted additives. Your morning coffee becomes not just delicious but a smart start to a day of savvy choices. Ever tried making your own creamer and noticed the difference? Share your story in the comments. Sometimes a small tweak elevates your daily routine, and your wallet will thank you. You might not realize it, but it's just a small thing tossed into your cart pulls you into a game rigged by supermarkets, brands, and ads. Every bottle of water, jar of spice, or snack pack, if chosen carelessly, can quietly eat up thousands of dollars a year without you noticing. The good news? Small habit changes can shield your wallet, health, and control over your life. Buy raw ingredients instead of pre-processed foods. Choose store brands over flashy logos. Spend a few minutes prepping instead of paying for fleeting convenience. These tiny choices stacked over time transform your entire lifestyle. Ever been shocked to realize you fell for a grocery trap? Drop a number in the comments. 1. If you've bought prepackaged foods. 2. If you've spent on unnecessary big brand items. Don't forget to follow the channel. Each week, we'll uncover more fascinating truths about the consumer world, helping you shop smarter every day. Do you always reach for familiar brands when you're at the supermarket? Do you think a higher price means better quality? If you answered yes, this video might change how you shop forever. In a world where prices are climbing, many people are quietly spending extra on expensive brands, without realizing that right on the next shelf, there are options that are cheaper, tastier, and more durable. And the biggest surprise? They're all at Walmart. These aren't fakes or cheap knockoffs. These are products real consumers rave about, outperforming famous brands in actual tests. Before you discover the 12 products quietly outshining big-name brands at Walmart, if you find this information helpful, comment the number 1. If not, comment the number 2. Subscribe to the channel for the latest videos because sometimes one timely video can transform how you spend each week. 12. Vanilla ice cream. Think a tub of ice cream under $3 is just a quick fix dessert? Think again. Walmart's great value. Vanilla ice cream isn't just a budget treat, it's a revolution in your freezer. Smooth and creamy, with a rich, authentic vanilla flavor and none of the artificial aftertaste common in other affordable ice creams. In blind taste tests, consumers picked great value over Breyers and even Haagen-Dazs. Hard to believe? Many have exclaimed, "I can't believe Walmart ice cream tastes this good." The texture is dense and velvety and melts slowly, feeling like artisanal high-end ice cream, not something cheap. And the best part? It costs less than half the price of big-name brands. If you're used to spending $5–7 on ice cream because you think it's the standard, it's time to try this and give your wallet a reason to smile. Because sometimes the best flavor isn't in a pricey tub. It's in the place you least expect, a Walmart shelf. If you've tried this amazing ice cream, comment with the number 6. 11. Sam's Choice Burger Buns. Most of us are used to burger buns that are soft, dry, and crumble when overstuffed. They're not bad, but they don't leave an impression. Then you try Walmart's Sam's Choice Brioche Buns, and suddenly realize the right bun can elevate your entire meal to a whole new level. These aren't cheap buns made from mushy flour and preservatives. Sam's Choice. Brioche buns are crafted with select flour, real butter, eggs, and a touch of subtle sweetness. Toast them lightly in a pan or oven, and the outside turns golden and crisp, while the inside stays soft, moist, and fragrant. No chemical smell, no crumbling, no breaking apart when you bite. It's just a bun that holds your burger perfectly, soaks up just enough sauce, and brings a restaurant feel to your kitchen. Many users rate Sam's Choice brioche buns as tastier than big names like Pepperidge Farm or Arnold, at a much friendlier price. That's why so many have switched for good and never looked back. Whether you're making burgers, fried chicken sandwiches, or just a breakfast bun with eggs and cheese, these buns always deliver. Because sometimes what turns an ordinary meal into a memorable one isn't the main dish, it's the bun holding it all together. 10. Great value Greek yogurt. If you're paying nearly double for a tub of yogurt just because it says Chobani or Oikos, it's time to rethink what matters, the logo or the actual quality. Walmart's great value. Greek yogurt may not be a social media star, but in reality, it's the smart choice savvy shoppers are quietly raving about. With a thick, creamy texture and a light, tangy flavor, it rivals premium brands. Whether you pick plain or vanilla, it's smooth, cool, never watery, never overly tart, and free of artificial aftertastes. Plus, it's high in protein, low in sugar, and packed with live cultures for gut health, making it ideal for dieters, athletes, or anyone wanting a cleaner, healthier breakfast. Many have shared they were shocked by their first try. One user wrote, "Same nutrition, same taste, but half the price. I've switched to great value and have no reason to go back." You can use it with granola and fresh fruit for breakfast, as a substitute for sour cream and savory dishes, mixed with honey and walnuts for a guilt-free, natural dessert. Great value. Greek yogurt doesn't try to be fancy. It just delivers what consumers need: real quality, clean ingredients, and a fair price. 9. Frozen beef patties. Many think frozen burger patties are just a quick fix. Dry, flavorless discs that feel like you're eating bread with cardboard. But that's before you've tried Walmart's Sam's Choice Angus beef patties. These aren't the thin, bland, forgettable patties you're used to. They're thick, juicy, and packed with bold, beefy flavor, enough to surprise you after your first bite. Grill them on a pan or barbecue, and you get an appealing seared crust, while the inside stays tender, not dry or crumbly. The best part? No thawing needed. Take them from the freezer, toss them on the pan, and in minutes you've got a restaurant-quality meal. Whether it's a weekend burger, a quick post-work dinner, or feeding the whole family, these patties are convenient and worth every penny. Many users say it outright. "I've bought pricier patties, but none feel as real or taste as good as Sam's Choice." Instead of spending $8 to $10 on a single restaurant burger, make one at home with these frozen patties, and still feel like you're dining out. 8. Frozen pizza. Frozen pizza often gets labeled as a lazy meal, a fallback when you're too busy, tired, or unmotivated to cook. But that was before you tried Walmart's Sam's Choice thin crust pizza. This pizza doesn't just save your rushed dinners, it might make you stop ordering takeout altogether. The crust is thin and lightly crisp, not chewy, not soggy. The cheese melts evenly, rich but not greasy. The sauce is bold, blending perfectly with substantial toppings, from thick-cut pepperoni to fragrant roasted veggies. When baked, each slice feels like it came from a cozy pizzeria, but with quality. No more eating to get it over with. Instead, it's a simple, satisfying dinner. And what makes it a secret weapon in your freezer? The price. Compared to big brands like DiGiorno, California Pizza Kitchen, or Delivery Pizza, Sam's Choice costs half as much, but the experience far exceeds expectations. This isn't your average frozen food. It's a smart choice for anyone who wants to eat well without sacrificing money or time. 7. Great value canned tuna. Canned tuna might seem like a basic kitchen staple, but you'd be amazed how switching from a familiar brand to Walmart's great value can transform your experience, both in quality and cost. No more opening a can to a fishy stench, murky liquid, or mushy flakes. Great value tuna delivers firm, distinct chunks with a mild, clean taste. No harshness or metallic aftertaste. Whether mixed into a salad, spread on a sandwich, or tossed with pasta, It stays fresh tasting and holds its texture, unlike many brands that turn soggy or grainy. Many who've tried it say it boldly, "I was loyal to Starkist, but after trying this, I switched for good." Even better is the price. Compared to similar cans from big brands, Great Value is noticeably cheaper while maintaining consistent quality. In an era of rising food prices, this is a simple way to save significantly each month. Sometimes, a dish doesn't need to be fancy to earn praise. It just needs to be right, clean, and worth the cost. Great Value canned tuna nails all three, making it a staple your kitchen deserves. 6. Market-side Caesar Salad Kit. Many assume prepackaged salads are a compromise. Limp greens, bland dressing, and an overall forgettable meal. But if you haven't tried Walmart's Market-side Caesar Salad Kit, you're missing one of the most surprisingly quick, easy, and delicious options in the supermarket. Open the bag, and you'll find crisp, fresh romaine lettuce. No wilting, no browning. The Parmesan cheese is perfectly grated. The croutons are crunchy, and the Caesar dressing is rich, creamy, and balanced. Not greasy, but restaurant quality. No chopping, no seasoning, no waiting. Just open, toss, and you've got a complete meal, satisfying in both flavor and fullness. Many compare this kit to $12 to $15 restaurant salads, admitting, "This tastes better than plenty of places I've eaten out." What makes it even more valuable? The price. It's half, or even a third, the cost of premium pre-made salad brands, with no compromise on quality. If you're looking for a quick, healthy lunch that's not boring, or a side dish to make dinner less ordinary, this kit will leave you happy from the first bite. 5. Great Value Oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of the healthiest, easiest to prepare foods, suitable for all ages. But if you're still grabbing those big brand Quaker boxes just because they're familiar, it's time to look elsewhere, specifically at Walmart's Great Value. Great Value Oatmeal comes in both old-fashioned rolled oats and quick cooking varieties. Whichever you choose, the quality shines through. Evenly colored grains, no crumbling, and a smooth, soft texture after cooking. You can use it to make morning porridge, prep overnight oats, blend into smoothies or bake protein bars, or mix with fruit, plant-based milk, and honey for a filling, heart-healthy breakfast that's easy on your stomach. The price? Half that of familiar brands, yet delivering completely comparable results. Many who've tested it side by side say, there's no real difference except the name on the package. 4. Frozen waffles. For many families, especially on hectic mornings, frozen waffles are a go-to. But if you're still picking Eggo because you assume they must be better, you haven't tried Walmart's Great Value waffles. Pop them in the toaster for a few minutes, and they puff up lightly with a golden, crispy exterior and a soft, moist interior, lightly fragrant with butter. Not overly sweet, not dry. Delicious enough to eat plain or dress up with fruit, syrup, or peanut butter. Many parents who've tried them reach the same conclusion. The kids didn't notice a difference. Neither did I. And if the taste is the same, why pay nearly double just for a brand name? Great Value waffles are far more affordable than big brands while maintaining consistent texture and flavor. For those who make breakfast a daily ritual, these savings add up significantly, week after week, month after month, year after year. While cheaper products often mean trade-offs, Great Value waffles prove you can have tasty, convenient, and budget-friendly without sacrificing quality. 3. Hydrogen peroxide. Some essentials are must-haves in every household. Disinfecting small cuts, sanitizing surfaces, or even using them in DIY beauty hacks. Hydrogen peroxide is one of them. But if you're still buying big brand bottles just because they're familiar, take a closer look. Walmart's Equate Hydrogen Peroxide has the same ingredients and the same effectiveness, but at a noticeably lower price. The 3% hydrogen peroxide formula is the medical standard. The truth? No matter the brand, the formula doesn't change. You get the same germ-killing power you expect. No more, no less. The only thing that changes is the brand name and the price you pay. One user put it bluntly. It's just water and oxygen. Why pay extra for a label? Exactly. With Equate, you're choosing sensibility, skipping the cost of ads, fancy packaging, or unneeded branding. Cheaper doesn't mean lower quality. In fact, many consumers have switched to Equate, and never noticed a difference in results. If your goal is a well-stocked, effective, and budget-friendly medicine cabinet, this is one of the smartest additions to your cart. 2 eggs. Eggs are one of the most versatile and common staples in any kitchen. From simple breakfast to elaborate desserts, they're a key ingredient. But what leaves many shoppers stumped is which ones to choose. If you're torn between stacks of organic, free-range, or premium eggs with hefty price tags, consider a more practical option. Walmart's Great Value Eggs. Always fresh, with vibrant yolks, no off odors, and shells that don't crack when boiled. The basics, but exactly what matters most. Many users share that when cooking or baking, they notice no significant difference in taste or quality compared to pricier brands. If you buy eggs weekly, even just a couple of cartons, the price gap between Great Value and big-name brands can add up to real savings over a month or even a year. And if the difference is negligible in experience, that saving is a smart consumer choice. Great Value doesn't promise anything flashy. They just deliver consistently good eggs, meeting standards at a price that fits practical shoppers. 1. Paper towels. Paper towels are a small but essential part of every household. Cleaning counters, wiping tables, soaking spills, and scrubbing tools, they're used daily. So why do we often grab expensive rolls like Bounty or Viva, when Walmart's Great Value paper towels offer the same performance at a much lower cost? Many assume cheap paper towels are thin, tear easily, or barely absorb. But Great Value paper towels are thick, sturdy, and highly absorbent. One wipe cleans thoroughly, no need to double up. They don't disintegrate when wet or stretch out when scrubbed. That's what you need. Real effectiveness, not a fake sense of quality. Real users share that they were skeptical but switched permanently to Great Value after one try. Not because it's cheap, but because it matches or even outperforms big brands in everyday use. While major brands invest in ads, packaging, and glamour, Great Value quietly wins consumers with the real value, quality, and use. Paper towels are single-use, but a smart choice can save you more than you think, week after week, month after month, year after year. In a world where consumers are bombarded with ads, eye-catching packaging, and familiar names, it's easy to assume if you want quality, you have to pay more. But these 12 products prove the opposite. Through Great Value and Sam's Choice, Walmart is quietly offering items that are high quality, effective, and most importantly, true to their value. Share your experience in the comments below. Your real story could help hundreds shop smarter and save more. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to catch more in-depth analyses, smart choices, and consumer tips to spend less and live better. The biggest discontinued item sale of the year at Walmart has officially begun. A few items have only a couple of days left before they are gone forever, while the vast majority of shoppers still have no idea just how deeply the prices have crashed. And by the time they find out, the opportunity will have already passed. You'd be awesome if you subscribe and like this video. 1. Samsung 75-inch class Crystal UHD 7900F 4K Smart TV. This clearance list kicks off with a rather surprising decision from Walmart. This Samsung 75-inch Crystal UHD 7900F series TV originally had a clear expiration date for its discount program, but it was extended at the last minute. What is worth noting is that this extension applies to the online channel only, and there is no guarantee that every physical brick-and-mortar store will still have stock available to sell at this price point. From its original list price of nearly $650, it is now down to around $400, a figure rarely seen for a television of this massive size from a reputable brand. This is the time when many families take advantage of the opportunity to upgrade their living rooms before heading into the back-to-school season, a period when budgets usually have to be shared across many other expenses. The 4K Crystal panel delivers vibrant colors, the image processor optimizes contrast effectively, and the built-in smart operating system saves you from having to purchase a separate streaming device. If you are considering replacing an old TV in your house, this is clearly an opportunity that deserves serious consideration, especially when compared to spending an equivalent amount of money just to buy a refurbished unit or a lesser-known brand. 2. Carotte 22-piece pots and pan set. Walmart is rolling out a rather special flash deal. This Carotte 22-piece ceramic non-stick cookware set, complete with everything from pans and pots to steamer inserts and protectors, is targeted directly at college students preparing for move-in day and families looking to refresh their kitchens during the summer. The original price of nearly $160 has shrunk to under $70, which breaks down to less than $3 per item in the set, a price point hard to find anywhere else for the same quality. The die-cast aluminum construction ensures fast and even heat distribution, and the ceramic coating is completely PFOA and lead-free, making it compatible with all cooktops, including induction. For anyone planning to replace their entire collection of pots and pans all at once, instead of buying individual pieces, this is truly one of the most worthwhile deals to scoop up in this entire clearance event. However, just because you see a yellow rollback tag doesn't mean you should rush to toss it into your cart. 3. Gotham Steel Diamond Collection 12-piece cookware set. Right next to it, the Gotham Steel Diamond Collection 12-piece cookware set is also tagged with a markdown from $99 to $71. It sounds just as much like a bargain at first glance, but this is an item you need to think twice about before pulling out your wallet. Many longtime users report that the copper-infused coating on the bottom of the pots starts to peel and discolor after just a few weeks of high-heat cooking, even though the initial non-stick capabilities of the diamond ceramic layer are actually quite impressive when first purchased. The issue lies in the durability, which fails to live up to the advertising claims, and the risk of small flakes of the coating chipping off into your food is something that cannot be taken lightly when it comes to your family's health. If you need to upgrade your pots and pans, it might be better to save that budget for brands known for better longevity, such as Tefal or Tramontina, instead of pinching pennies by saving a few bucks now, only to have to buy a replacement in a few months. Fortunately, right after that warning comes a deal that is truly worth every single penny. 4. Farberware Professional 28-piece kitchen tool set. Farberware is in the process of replacing its old 28-piece kitchen tool line with a new 30-piece version, and that is exactly why the remaining inventory is being marked down to just around $19 from the original $40 price tag. Inside a single box, you get everything from spatulas, wooden spoons, and poultry shears to stainless steel tongs, all featuring sturdy, heat-resistant handles. Perfect for anyone looking to completely refresh their kitchen utensils or preparing for adult children moving out on their own. At this price point, buying the entire set is significantly cheaper than picking up individual pieces at dollar stores, while the quality of Farberware remains on a completely different level compared to off-brand names. The entire set of tools is dishwasher safe, saving extra cleanup time after meals. For families with children or grandchildren about to move out into their own places, a comprehensive set like this avoids the hassle of having to buy individual items piece by piece during the first few weeks. 5. Dyson V8 Absolute Cordless Vacuum. Another electronic item is falling into a similar extension category, this time from Dyson. The online clearance event for the V8 Absolute model, which was originally scheduled to end, has just been extended. This applies to online orders only, as there is no guarantee that physical store shelves will still have stock available due to the manufacturer preparing to launch their next generation and needing to liquidate the current warehouse inventory. The price has crashed by nearly half, dropping from around $590 down to $300. A rare discount for a vacuum line that seldom sees such deep price cuts. It features a versatile cordless design, a medical-grade fine dust filtration system, and a specialized cleaner head that handles pet hair very effectively, making it ideal for those with dogs or cats at home. For families who have been debating between dropping nearly $600 on a brand new model or waiting for another sale event, this is likely an opportunity where you should not hesitate any further. 6. Crockpot Cook and Carry Slow Cooker. When it comes to weekend gatherings, hardly anything is more convenient than the Cook and Carry Slow Cooker line, which is currently down to just $61 because Crockpot is about to launch a new version with changes primarily to the packaging, while the internal quality remains completely unchanged. The proprietary lid locking system secures tightly, allowing you to transport soups or stews to church potlucks or family gatherings without worrying about spills in the car. It also features a digital control panel that is easy to press even for those who are not tech-savvy, and it automatically shifts to warm mode once the food is fully cooked. This is the kind of deal you should snatch up before the old inventory sells out, and the price returns to the standard rate for the upcoming new version. 7. ONN 2.1 Channel Soundbar. If your living room needs a sound upgrade but you do not want to overspend, the ONN 2.1 Channel 36-inch soundbar is a noteworthy option right now, as the price has dropped from nearly $68 down to just $34 due to Walmart preparing to replace it with a slimmer version. The Dolby audio technology makes movie dialogue or news broadcasts significantly clearer than the TV's built-in speakers, while the 36-inch size fits perfectly under most 40 to 55-inch televisions that are common in many living rooms. There is one important detail to keep in mind when shopping for this item. When scanning the QR code to check the price in the aisle, the store app sometimes still displays the old price, whereas the real price printed on the shelf sticker is the actual amount you need to pay. If you notice a discrepancy, do not hesitate to ask an associate to verify the price before heading to the checkout lanes, as that is the surest way to avoid being mischarged. The next section features an item that caused quite a few people to return to the store for a second time just to buy more, because they never expected it to be this good on their first run. 8. Hart Garage Storage Shelving System. In the garage section, the most noteworthy opportunity belongs to the Hart Storage Shelving System, which is currently down to just $27.50, whereas comparable lines at other big box chains usually range from $50 to $60 for the exact same functionality. Walmart is gradually pulling this brand entirely off its shelves to focus its efforts on other lines, so this is considered pretty much the last chance to own this item at this price point. The heavy-duty plastic construction handles loads well, eliminating worries about rusting like iron shelves do in the damp environments of garages or storage sheds. Meanwhile, the scientifically divided storage trays help organize everything from power drills and screws to spray cans neatly, instead of having them piled up in a messy clutter like before. 9. Better Homes and Gardens Bathroom Faucet. A bathroom faucet coated in a matte black finish is causing many people to stop and take a closer look. Walmart is liquidating this Better Homes and Gardens faucet line to make room for the new season's bathroom fixture collection, slashing the price from $79 down to $32.50, a markdown of more than half from the original price. The fingerprint and water spot-resistant coating is something that anyone tired of wiping down stainless steel faucets every day will find incredibly refreshing, while the minimalist design delivers the feel of standing in a resort bathroom rather than your familiar home. If you were to go to Home Depot looking for a matte black faucet of comparable quality, it would be hard to find a price under $70, making this a true opportunity to upgrade your bathroom without having to think twice about the budget. 10. Tub Shroom. Few would think a tiny item could save an entire home plumbing system, but the Tub Shroom does exactly that. The current price is down to just $6 compared to the original $13, due to the manufacturer changing its packaging, completely dropping the familiar old as seen on TV packaging style to transition into a more modern look. The mushroom-shaped design sits snugly inside the drain, catching virtually all shed hair or pet fur without restricting water flow at all. This helps avoid the cost of calling a plumber or buying toxic chemical drain cleaners, which are far more expensive than this tiny tool. However, there is one item on this list that even Walmart employees quietly advise their own relatives not to buy. 11. Travel House 6-piece hardshell luggage set. Walmart is clearing out its summer travel gear inventory to prepare space for the upcoming fall and winter arrivals, causing the Travel House 6-piece hardshell luggage set to plummet from nearly $227 down to just about $110. The set comes with multiple sizes included, TSA-approved combination locks, and 360-degree spinner wheels that make navigating through the airport significantly smoother. Compared to having to buy individual hardshell suitcases, which are already expensive on the market, owning a complete set of luggage for the entire family for a little over $100 is a very lucrative calculation. For families accustomed to multi-generational trips together, having everyone wheel-matching suitcases also makes identifying baggage at the airport carousel much easier. Many people still think cheap luggage translates to easily broken wheels or cracked shells after just 1 or 2 trips, but the Travel House hardshell line is rated quite durable within this price range, tough enough to withstand the familiar rough handling of airport baggage handlers. 12. Best Choice Products. 10-foot outdoor steel market patio umbrella. The sun is still beating down out in the yard, but the outdoor living section at Walmart has officially entered its typical year-end clearance phase. This 10-foot patio umbrella from Best Choice Products has plummeted from nearly $107 down to just $30, a price point that is hard to find anywhere else for an umbrella of this size and durability. The rust-resistant powder-coated 6-rib steel frame, thick water-resistant and UV-blocking polyester fabric, and convenient crank lift system make opening and closing it practically effortless. For anyone who has previously had to drop a few $100s on an imported umbrella at specialty garden centers, this price is nearly a third of that cost, while the steel frame remains sturdy enough to withstand light breezes without any worries of snapping midway. 13. Mainstays Hillside Collection Upholstered Bed Frame. Large furniture items are always the fastest things to be pushed out during clearance season because they occupy too much shelf and display space. This Mainstays Hillside Upholstered Full Queen Bed Frame has dropped from $114 down to $60, making it even cheaper than a regular mattress sold by itself. The headboard features an elegant gray fabric upholstery, providing a very comfortable backrest for reading at night, while the frame is sturdy enough that it does not require an additional box spring, saving you a neat sum on the total cost. Assembly is also straightforward. Most buyers complete it on their own in about an hour, without needing to call a professional, which is a significant plus for anyone who dislikes drilling and screwing. For those looking to renovate a guest bedroom or preparing to welcome grandchildren staying over for a few summer weeks, this is the most logical time to pick up this piece of furniture. 14. Mainstays Comforter Set. Right next to the bed frame just mentioned, a comforter set from the same brand is also seeing a steep markdown in the same bedroom furniture clearance event. The Mainstays Comforter Set has dropped from $60 down to $40. The fabric features a soft velvet texture with a subtle, luxurious sheen, and the modern vertical quilting keeps the filling from shifting around when machine washed. It has a moderate thickness, making it perfect for both air-conditioned summer nights and when the weather starts turning chilly. If you were planning to refresh your entire bedding set at home, this is a rare occasion where both product lines are discounted at the exact same time. Next is an item that many people assume is a safe bet just because they see a familiar label, but in reality that is not the case. 15. Mainstays 5-Shelf Bookcase. Carrying the exact same Mainstays brand name, this is a product I think you need to stop and think twice about before tossing into your cart. This 5-shelf bookcase is frequently tagged with a rollback label year-round, with the price fluctuating around $38 compared to the nearly $50 list price. It sounds like a bargain, but the material is primarily low-density particle board covered with a wood-grain laminate paper veneer. This type of engineered wood has very poor load-bearing capacity and easily sags in the middle of the shelves when packed with books. It is also highly sensitive to humidity, and the screw joints often crumble and break after just one disassembly and move. Many reviews right on Walmart's website reflect exactly this. Quite a few buyers had to return the item after just a few weeks of use because the middle shelves had already begun to sag noticeably. If you need a long-term storage solution for books and documents, you should opt for natural wood or a sturdier metal frame instead of pinching pennies by saving a few bucks now, only to have to buy a replacement in a few months. 16. Duracell AAA Batteries. It is time to return to something small, but something that every household needs to have ready in a drawer. The manufacturer is currently changing its packaging design, dropping the price of a Duracell AAA battery pack from $18 down to $9, exactly half off. The quality goes without saying, featuring long-lasting power storage and high stability, leaving no worries about battery leakage damaging your remote controls, blood pressure monitors, or backup flashlights around the house. Many people typically wait until the batteries in their home are completely dead before going out to buy more. But taking advantage of this sale to stockpile a few packs is a much smarter way to save money. Especially for those using hearing aids or smoke detectors at home, Always having a few backup battery packs on hand is even more critical than saving a few bucks on each purchase. 17. Better homes and gardens nightlight. Soft lighting for walkways at night is a small detail that is easily overlooked when setting up a home. But this night light clearance event deserves more attention than usual. This highly aesthetic nightlight lineup from Better Homes and Gardens is being cleared out all at once, crashing from nearly $7 down to anywhere from just $1.50 to $3, depending on the model. Completely different from the clunky white plastic lights commonly seen, this line features ceramic housings, glass, or delicate patterns, providing just enough brightness to prevent trips and falls when getting up in the middle of the night, while serving as a cute little decorative piece during the day. If you have ever wondered why some items are priced so cheaply it's hard to believe, the answer lies right in the next section, and the reason is not always as simple as it appears on the surface. 18. Dash Brew To Go Cold Brew Coffee Maker. Brewing a cup of cold brew at home in the morning is now significantly cheaper than it was a few weeks ago. Walmart is pulling the Dash Brew To Go line entirely from its brick-and-mortar retail system to make room for larger electric coffee makers, causing the price to plunge deeply from $50 down to just $16, whereas the manufacturer's own website is still selling it at full original price. It features a compact, non-electric design that makes it very convenient to brew cold brew at home, saving money while allowing you to control your sugar intake, and it even comes with a travel tumbler to keep drinks cold on rushed mornings. For anyone who used to stand in long lines waiting to buy an iced coffee outside every morning, brewing at home with an initial cost of under $20 is clearly the more sensible choice in the long run. 19. Kate and Chloe Mackenzie earrings with Swarovski crystals. An 80% markdown is a rare sight, but that is exactly what is happening with these drop earrings from Kate and Chloe. During an online jewelry collection inventory refresh, the price dropped from $115 down to just under $20. The luxurious 18-karat white gold-plated brass material combined with genuine, sparkling Swarovski crystals makes it a perfect gift or accessory for formal occasions without having to drop the original retail price. Even if there is no special occasion coming up, a beautiful piece of jewelry at this price point is still worth considering before the collection refresh concludes. The white gold-plated brass frame is also treated quite well with an anti-tarnish coating, making it suitable for those with sensitive skin who still want to wear them regularly without worrying about irritation or discoloration over time. 20. Equate adhesive bandages. An item that seems to be the most harmless in the house is actually the one that requires a serious health warning. Walmart's private label Equate adhesive bandage boxes are significantly cheaper than Band-Aid brand and sit on the clearance shelves almost year-round. However, feedback from both users and medical professionals shows that the adhesive bond is very poor and easily peels off after just a few minutes, especially when exposed to sweat or water. Loose bandages allow wounds to bleed through easily and create conditions for bacteria to enter, while having to constantly replace multiple pieces throughout the day actually ends up being more expensive than investing upfront in specialized waterproof bandages. If you need to stockpile adhesive bandages at home, you might consider specialized waterproof lines like NextCare. The price is slightly higher, but in return, the adhesion is much more stable, especially for older adults with thin skin that is prone to scrapes and skin tears. When it comes to items directly related to health or safety around the house, never let an attractive price tag overshadow the actual quality. A few dollars saved today is not worth trading for risks down the road, and that is a rule of thumb you should apply to any clearance sale, whether you are shopping at Walmart or anywhere else.
First on 5 tonight, a local woman takes on Walmart in court and wins. At the center of this case.
Every time you stroll through Walmart, have you ever been startled when a familiar item suddenly vanishes? No signs, no discontinued labels, just gone, quietly, leaving many shoppers unaware. But 2025 marks a bigger wave of disappearances than ever before. 13 products, once staples for millions of households, will no longer grace the shelves. From budget TVs and durable jeans to small but cherished items, they're all fading away silently, leaving a gap that's hard to fill. If you find this a helpful reminder, please give it a like. 13. Cheap plastic straws and disposable plastic utensils. If you're used to tossing a pack of plastic straws or a set of disposable spoons and forks into your cart for just a couple of bucks at Walmart, that scene will gradually disappear by 2025. The retail chain has quietly phased out many single-use plastic products under its great value brand. The reason sounds reasonable: protecting the environment and reducing plastic waste. But for everyday shoppers, this change is anything but simple. Paper straws or pressed bamboo utensils have taken their place, costing 1.5 to 2 times more. Yet they break easily, soften quickly, and aren't nearly as convenient as plastic. A small family gathering, a picnic, or just a morning coffee on the go now feels more cumbersome. This shows that the cost of going green is being passed directly onto consumers. The inconvenience isn't just about a few extra dollars. It's the loss of familiarity. An item that was cheap, easy to grab, and always available has suddenly become rare. Shoppers are left with no choice but to accept it, as alternatives are scarce. For many families, especially those counting every penny, paying more for something used only once adds real pressure. 12. Better homes and gardens. Scented wax, original versions. If you're in the habit of picking up a few boxes of Better Homes and Gardens scented wax during Walmart trips, you've likely noticed that many familiar scents are gone. Lavender linen, ocean mist, and vanilla cookie, once filling rooms with comforting aromas, have quietly vanished from shelves. Walmart calls it seasonal rotation, but in reality, these classic versions tied to customers' memories are being discontinued entirely. For many, scented wax isn't just about freshening a room. It's tied to the feeling of a clean home after a day of tidying, the familiar scent when returning from work, or a simple emotional boost on weekends. When those scents are replaced with unfamiliar new ones, not always pleasant, the home loses a touch of its comforting familiarity. What's more frustrating is that Walmart doesn't clearly announce these changes. One day, your favorite product is there. The next week, it's just an empty spot or a few special edition scents that don't suit your taste. Shoppers aren't given time to prepare or stock up, left only to reluctantly switch to other options. And as prices for new scented waxes creep up, the emotional value takes a dive. 11. Equate 3-blade disposable razors, 24-pack. For years, the Equate 3-blade disposable razors in a 24-pack have been a great value choice for countless people. Under $10, they'd last a month without the hassle of buying pricey single razors. But by 2025, Walmart has started quietly pulling this product from shelves, replacing it with new versions touted as green and eco-friendly. Sounds nice, but at checkout, the higher price tags make everyone pause. The frustration is that the old Equate razors, while not fancy, met the need perfectly: compact, close-cutting, and convenient. For busy people, that was enough. Now, a simple shave means shelling out an extra $15–20 for an eco pack. Many customers feel like a basic daily need has turned into a luxury item. The reality is, not everyone cares about recycled handles or paper packaging. For many, all they want is a cheap, effective razor. When a familiar choice disappears, consumers are forced to pay more for upgrades they may not need. Ultimately, a product meant to serve the masses is now harder for them to access. Des. ONN 40-inch FHD Roku TV, older model. The ONN 40-inch FHD Roku TV was a lifesaver for many families, students, or anyone needing a compact screen for entertainment. Priced under $200, it was plug-and-play, no frills, and no unnecessary features. But by 2025, this model had quietly disappeared from Walmart's shelves. Instead, you'll only find 4K TVs with larger screens and prices double the cost. Modern, sure, but not always necessary. For many, the ONN 40-inch was the safe bet for a small bedroom, dorm room, or as a secondary living room TV. It didn't break the bank, but still delivered enough for watching movies, sports, or kids' cartoons. Now, buying a simple TV means spending hundreds more for features you might rarely use. What's more aggravating is that Walmart offers no clear notice. No clearance sales, no discontinued tags. The product just vanishes. Shoppers often only realize it's gone after asking staff and hearing, "We don't carry it anymore." That sense of disappointment highlights how basic, reliable items are often the first to be sacrificed in the race for tech upgrades. 9. Great Value Diet Cream Soda 12-can pack. If you're used to grabbing a 12-can pack of Great Value Diet Cream Soda at Walmart, you've probably noticed it's slowly disappearing from shelves. No signs, no clearance sales, just quietly pulled starting late 2024. The stated reason sounds reasonable: low sales. But for those who loved it, this is a real loss. What made this soda special was its smooth, mild flavor, free of the harsh, chemical aftertaste found in many other diet sodas. It wasn't a blockbuster, but it had a loyal following. People who reached for this exact flavor every shopping trip. For them, it wasn't just a can of soda. It was a weekly habit, a safe choice for a low-sugar drink that still felt satisfying. With the product gone, customers have no comparable replacement. 8. Entire Progressive Furniture line. If you've ever bought a cabinet or table from Progressive Furniture at Walmart, 2025 will bring disappointment. The entire product line is gone. No more affordable TV stands, no more simple yet sturdy coffee tables, just a few leftover items sold off, and that's it. The reason? The brand has shut down, meaning furniture that was a staple for millions of American households is no more. What frustrates customers isn't just the disappearance but the sense of incompletion. You bought a dresser last year and now want a matching nightstand? It's gone. Planning to furnish your living room piece by piece to save money? That plan's derailed. Progressive was a solution for families shopping within their means, adding one item at a time, affordable yet cohesive in style. The loss of this brand leaves a big gap in the budget furniture market. Remaining options are often pricier and trendier, but less durable, making it hard for shoppers to find a balance between cost and quality. For many working-class families, Progressive wasn't just furniture, it was reliability. The certainty that next year you could still find matching pieces to complete your home. If this surprises you, comment with the number 3. 7. George Men's Dress Shoes. For years, George Men's dress shoes at Walmart were a lifesaver for those needing formal footwear on a tight budget. Priced under $30, their simple design and decent durability made them perfect for job interviews, graduations, weddings, or even office work. Not flashy, not branded with a luxury label, but these shoes helped countless people step out with confidence when it mattered. Yet by 2025, these shoes are quietly vanishing from Walmart's shelves. The reasons cited are declining demand and rising import costs. But for customers, the real impact is the loss of a reliable, budget-friendly option. Now, finding similar shoes means paying 1.5 to 2 times more. For those stretching every dollar, this is a real burden. The disappearance of George's shoes signals Walmart drifting further from its image as an affordable shopping haven for all, when even the most basic needs are becoming harder to meet. 6. Great Value Light Yogurt Multi-Flavor Pack. For years, Great Value Light Yogurt in multi-flavor packs has been a go-to for countless families. Each pack offered a variety of flavors: strawberry, vanilla, cherry, and lemon. Convenient and affordable. Perfect for quick breakfasts, kids' lunchboxes, or a rushed snack before work. Budget-friendly and low-calorie, it was a hit for those wanting something tasty while watching their waistline. But in 2025, this yogurt is gradually disappearing from Walmart's shelves. At first, a few flavors like cherry vanilla or lemon cream vanished. Then, the entire line became inconsistent. Here today, gone tomorrow. Regular shoppers approach the refrigerated section, expecting colorful yogurt packs, only to find a few scattered alternatives. For many families, this isn't just a snack. It's part of their daily rhythm. Its removal disrupts that small habit. Consumers must now spend time hunting for replacements, often pricier or not to their taste. For those on strict diets, losing this dependable product makes sticking to their routine harder. 5. My Life as Dolls Walmart exclusive line. My Life as Dolls were a joy for countless kids and a lifesaver for parents. For just a few dozen bucks, you could buy a meaningful birthday gift. A doll with detailed outfits representing diverse roles like doctor, teacher, or athlete. Not as fancy as Barbie or as pricey as trendy brands, My Life has struck the right balance, affordable yet sparking full smiles for kids. But in 2025, This exclusive doll line is quietly disappearing from Walmart's shelves. No discontinued signs, no official announcements, just empty display spaces or replacements by bigger, pricier brands. For many families, this is a small shock. Kids who eagerly awaited a new character for their birthday now face limited options. What's sadder is that My Life as wasn't just a toy. It was tied to childhood memories, afternoons spent playing pretend as a classroom, a doctor's office, or a concert stage. It fueled creativity, role-playing, and dreams. With this line gone, middle and low-income families lose an affordable way to bring simple but meaningful joy to their kids. 4. Sam's Choice Coffee Pods, Specialty Flavors. If you're a fan of coffee pods, you've likely tried Sam's Choice at Walmart at least once. This line offered specialty flavors like coconut mocha, hazelnut cream, or light caramel, enough to turn your kitchen into a mini coffee shop every morning. Affordable, with consistent quality, and convenient for your machine, it became a familiar morning ritual for many households. But in 2025, many of these specialty flavors have quietly vanished. No more rich coconut or sweet hazelnut, just a few basic options like French roast or breakfast blend remain. The reason? Walmart wants to focus on top-selling lines, dropping the niche flavors. For consumers, this means losing a small daily joy they cherished. Imagine this. You finally find a flavor you love after trying many. Stick with it for months, then one day at the store, its usual spot is empty. That sense of disappointment is hard to describe. Forced to pick a replacement, the experience just isn't the same. Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a habit, a way to start the day on a positive note. 3. Faded Glory Jeans. For years, faded glory jeans at Walmart were a staple for countless families. Priced just over $10, they were made of sturdy, durable denim, without fancy designs and without too much stretch that makes jeans wear out fast. These were the work, school, or market jeans, comfortable, reliable, and budget-friendly. For many workers, they were the go-to pants for daily tasks, affordable yet tough enough to trust. But by 2025, the Faded Glory brand had completely disappeared from Walmart's shelves. Those familiar jeans are now replaced by trendier lines with noticeably higher prices. The problem? Not everyone needs fashion-forward jeans that are tight or lightweight. Some just want durable, easy-to-wear pants that don't break the bank. When Faded Glory vanished, many customers felt a pang of loss. These weren't just clothes, they were tied to memories. The jeans worn for a summer job, the outfit for the first day of school, or the go-to for yard work. Losing this option forces people to pay more for products that don't always fit their practical needs. 2. Mainstay's 5-piece non-stick cookware set. In the memories of many, the Mainstay's 5-piece non-stick cookware set at Walmart was like a first friend when starting out on their own. For just a few dollars, you got a small pot, a skillet, lids, everything needed to cook family dinners or late-night instant noodles. Not fancy, with no complex technology, but sturdy enough to last for years. Some even say their Mainstay's skillet went with them from dorm life to starting a family. But in 2025, this 5-piece set is quietly disappearing from Walmart's shelves. It's been replaced by new sets labeled eco, ceramic, or induction safe, with clearly higher price tags. Sounds modern, but for many customers, these upgrades aren't necessary. What they need is a set that's durable enough, easy to clean, and most importantly, doesn't hurt their wallet. The loss of the Mainstay's set means those moving out, young couples, or middle-income families will struggle to find a replacement. A product that made setting up a small kitchen easy is now replaced by flashier, less budget-friendly options. 1. Working bags. Handbags. Famous Birkin dupe. Workin' bags. Handbags caused a frenzy at Walmart with their design reminiscent of the luxury Birkin, but at a fraction of the cost. For many women, this was a rare chance to own something stylish, affordable, and chic enough to carry confidently to work, parties, or for photos. Not about pretending to be rich, but simply enjoying a touch of sophistication that was once out of reach. Yet by early 2025, Workin' bags had quietly vanished from both Walmart's shelves and website. No announcements, no clearance sales, the product just evaporated. Many only noticed when they returned to buy a second one or a different color, only to find no trace. The rumored reason is legal pressure over duping a luxury brand. Once caught in that sensitive zone, the product has little chance of returning. What makes customers miss Workin bags isn't just the bag itself. It represented balance, style, confidence, and affordability. For those who could never spend thousands on a designer bag, Workin bags was a chance to enjoy a small, trendy joy within reach. The disappearance of this line doesn't just leave an empty spot on Walmart's shelves. It leaves a void in the hearts of customers who felt proud to find a smart choice. Sometimes, what people remember isn't just the product, but the feeling of having their style valued without worrying about their wallet. Looking at the list of products Walmart quietly phased out in 2025, a pattern emerges. Most are affordable items tied to the habits and real needs of many families. When these budget-friendly, good-enough options vanish, consumers are the ones who lose out. Follow for more consumer alerts. Have you ever wondered what lies behind the neatly arranged shelves and friendly smiles at Walmart? Is there something they're not telling us? A world far different from the everyday low prices image quietly operates behind the scenes. A place where employees face strange policies, silent pressures, and secrets customers are never meant to know. Comment 1. If you think Walmart isn't as simple as it seems on the surface. 1. The open door policy. At Walmart, you'll often hear about something called the open door policy. It's a slogan plastered all over the workplace, paired with a promise that every employee has the freedom to voice their opinions, report injustices, or suggest workplace improvements without fear of retaliation. But the reality isn't as straightforward as what's posted on the walls. For many longtime employees, this open door policy feels more like a carefully set trap, where one wrong step could haunt their career until the end. Many have tried knocking on a manager's door to share feedback, pointing out understaffing, broken equipment, or unreasonable schedules. At first, they're met with promises of serious consideration. But what happens next? Suddenly, their performance reviews start showing negative remarks. Some get reassigned to inconvenient shifts, while others are handed unfamiliar, overwhelming, or irrelevant tasks. It all happens quietly, making it nearly impossible to challenge or prove as retaliation. Some employees share that simply raising concerns about fair pay or workload distribution leads to private internal discussions. From then on, the atmosphere shifts. Managers become less approachable, and coworkers grow cautious. There's no formal warning letter, but subtle actions make the person who spoke up feel unwelcome. From the company's side, any media inquiries or complaints are met with a pre-written statement. Walmart is committed to respecting all employees and investigating all concerns fairly. But in reality, many employees say these internal investigations often end quietly with no tangible changes, and they're never updated on the outcome. The irony is that the slogan "Speak Up to Make a Change" often turns the brave ones who do speak into targets for isolation. Because of this, in many Walmart stores, employees choose silence over injustice, knowing the cost of speaking the truth is too high. This isn't the fault of any single person, but the result of a system that prioritizes outward appearances over internal transparency. 2. The zoning tactic. If you've ever walked past Walmart's shelves late at night and seen employees meticulously arranging cans or bottles so the labels face perfectly forward, you might be witnessing an activity called zoning. It's not just cleaning or restocking shelves. To managers, zoning is an art of retail display, but to workers, it's a grueling, unreasonably demanding task. In theory, zoning creates a smooth, visually appealing shopping experience for customers. Tidy, clean shelves with perfectly aligned products are said to encourage impulse buys, especially at eye level. Market research shows that attractive displays can boost sales by a few percent, a small number that, across Walmart's over 4,700 U.S. stores, translates to hundreds of millions of dollars. And the ones paying the biggest price for that are the workers. It might seem like simply tidying products, but zoning demands an almost obsessive level of precision. Employees must not only align products perfectly, but also ensure every label faces forward, without the slightest angle off. Some managers inspect shelves with clipboards in hand, ready to mark down performance records if they spot a small gap or a misaligned item. This work consumes hours each shift, especially when stores are understaffed during quiet hours, like late at night. One person might be responsible for a dozen aisles, and just as they finish one section, customers unintentionally mess up another. Some managers even use flashlights to check the cleanliness of hidden areas behind shelves. These seemingly minor demands create a stressful, oppressive work environment. While customers see a neat store and assume everything is always ready, behind it all are exhausted workers in blue vests, struggling to complete an endless task. Zoning to such an extreme turns employees into silent cogs in a profit-optimizing machine, where even a slightly misaligned label can be flagged as a performance issue. And that's something Walmart never mentions in their upbeat training programs. 3. The unstable scheduling algorithm. One of the most exhausting aspects for Walmart employees is something customers never see: the work schedule. It sounds simple, but when schedules are dictated by an algorithm, not by human empathy or personal circumstances, things get unbelievably complicated. Many workers sacrifice their health, sleep, and even personal lives just to keep up with those cold, hard numbers. Walmart modernized its scheduling with software promoted as workforce optimization. But the optimization here isn't about stability for workers. It's about maximizing store profits. The system analyzes peak customer hours, sales data, and shopping trends to decide who works which shift and when. The result? One day, an employee might work from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., only to return the next day from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Such constantly shifting schedules disrupt sleep, harm health, and keep workers in a state of constant stress. On top of that, many managers use this tool to cut labor costs, especially when stores face profit targets. They might suddenly cut hours or split shifts to avoid paying higher wages during peak times. This leaves workers not only with reduced income, but also unable to plan their lives. A 2022 internal survey found that 30% of Walmart employees felt dissatisfied with unstable schedules that made it impossible to maintain any routine. The irony is that these erratic schedules are often disguised as flexible, as if Walmart is making life easier for workers. But for those living it, this flexibility feels like a game of chance where they're always at a disadvantage. If you've ever been greeted with a smile by a Walmart employee at 7 a.m., remember they might have only slept a few hours before that. And if you see someone in a blue vest looking tired, rushing by, they might have just received today's schedule at midnight last night. 4. Employee discounts with heavy restrictions. The phrase employee discount sounds like a dream perk for working at a retail giant like Walmart. But dig into the reality, and many long-term employees can only offer a weary smile. The discount isn't just disappointingly small. It comes with so many restrictions that this supposed benefit feels more like a decorative gesture than something truly useful. On paper, Walmart offers its employees a 10% discount card for purchases at their stores. However, this discount only applies to a carefully curated list of items, which rarely includes daily essentials like fresh produce, milk, meat, or common household goods. In other words, the things workers need to get by are often excluded from the discount. It doesn't stop there. The discount policy comes with strict conditions. Employees can only use the card for themselves or immediate family members. Letting someone else use it, even for something as simple as a pack of pencils for a kid, can be deemed policy abuse and lead to internal discipline. There have been cases where employees were reprimanded, or even written up, just for letting a close friend use their discount card to buy a small item. On top of that, the eligible discounted items can change without notice. One day, you might head to the store thinking your blender qualifies for the discount, only to find out at checkout that it was removed from the eligible list yesterday. This lack of consistency and transparency makes many employees feel the discount program is like a beautifully painted cake. Nice to look at, but hard to enjoy. An internal survey once found that over 40% of Walmart employees felt the discount program didn't meaningfully help them save money. Many choose not to use the card at all, or only bother with it on rare occasions because it offers so little practical value. This is especially disheartening when minimum wages at many stores still don't fully cover basic living costs. So, the next time you see a cheerful Walmart employee at the checkout counter, don't assume they're snagging great deals every day. They're likely juggling the same household bills as anyone else, and that discount card in their pocket, despite its name, does little to ease their daily struggles. Once again, it's a hidden truth only those on the inside truly understand. 5. Internal conflicts. At Walmart, customers often confuse team leads with managers because they see them working closely together on the floor. But in reality, there's a clear power gap between these roles that only insiders notice. Team leads are tasked with heavy responsibilities, coordinating inventory, training new employees, handling quick fixes, and even dealing with tense customer situations. Yet when it comes to decision-making authority, they have little say. This makes the team lead role deeply conflicted. They're expected to act like managers, but only have the authority of a senior employee. They can't approve orders, participate in big decisions, or earn bonuses on par with their responsibilities. Meanwhile, they're the first to be held accountable when something goes wrong or goals aren't met. This creates a sense of being exploited and unrelenting pressure. Some team leads report being assigned extra tasks without notice, or being asked to cover shifts unexpectedly without consultation. Many hope for promotions, but after years of effort, they often remain unrecognized. An internal survey revealed that over 40% of team leads feel their duties far outweigh their benefits. This has led some to step back and seek other jobs. To customers, team leads might look like professional coordinators running the show, but in reality, they're caught between the expectations of higher-ups and the limits of their title. This imbalance not only affects their morale, but also creates instability for the whole team. When a middle role becomes so unsteady, the entire operation struggles to stay consistent in the long run. 6. The pressure of controlling shrink. At Walmart, there's a term most customers never hear but one that stresses employees daily: shrink. It refers to any loss of inventory, whether from misplacement, damage, theft, or scanning errors. It sounds simple, but this metric directly impacts employees' pay, year-end bonuses, and even their job security. Walmart employees are constantly reminded that shrinkage is the common enemy. In meetings, managers stress that high shrinkage levels could cost the store its bonuses, lead to poor department evaluations, or even trigger staff cuts. The catch is that losses aren't always the employee's fault, yet the burden to prevent them always falls on their shoulders. A product damaged by a customer dropping it counts as shrinkage. A single scanning mistake at checkout becomes a personal error. Even more stressful is how some managers use shrinkage as a tool for internal control. If a department's shrink is high, the person in charge might get a warning, a lower evaluation, or lose promotion chances. Some stores even enforce collective responsibility, meaning that if one person accidentally drops an item, the whole team could lose performance points. This breeds an environment of suspicion and pressure, eroding team morale. Some employees jokingly say they're part salesperson, part security guard, and part warehouse keeper, because any small mistake can be blamed for shrinkage. In some cases, workers feel watched at every step, knowing a single slip-up could affect their quarterly pay. The irony? Major losses from operational issues or suppliers are rarely mentioned in internal reviews. To customers, shrink is an invisible number. But for Walmart employees, it's a daily, tangible pressure that shapes their mindset and work. They're not just tasked with keeping prices low, they bear the direct consequences when things don't go as planned. And that's one of the quietest hidden truths behind the glowing rollback signs customers see every day. 7. The pressure of being versatile, cross-training. At Walmart, the word versatile might sound like a chance to grow and learn new skills. But for many employees, it's an unspoken burden called cross-training, a practice where workers are constantly shifted between roles and tasks without proper preparation or consent. This happens daily in large stores where staffing is short, but expectations remain sky-high. Initially, employees are hired for specific roles like cashier, stocker, or customer service. But soon after, they might be sent to the food section, then moved to electronics, or assigned to customer care, depending on the store's daily needs. The problem? This rarely comes with thorough training. Most employees get just a few minutes of quick instructions from a coworker before being thrown into a long line of waiting customers or unfamiliar equipment. The pressure comes from being evaluated as if you're experienced in every role, no matter where you're placed. Lack of knowledge isn't excused, and mistakes are logged as personal errors. In an environment that prioritizes efficiency and speed, this leaves many feeling like they're always temporarily filling in, but are held accountable as if it's their main job. Because they juggle multiple tasks at once, it's hard to specialize in any one area. The constant rotation leaves many exhausted and unmotivated for long-term career growth. Some admit they dread hearing their name called, unsure of what task, location, or team they'll be assigned to that day. In an already high-pressure environment, this lack of stability quickly wears down workers' patience. 8. Union avoidance. If there's one topic Walmart consistently dodges in public, it's unions. While many large U.S. companies accept labor organizations, Walmart sees them as a potential threat to its internal control. On the surface, the company claims to value employee feedback and encourages input through internal channels. But when the word union comes up, the atmosphere instantly tenses. Walmart invests heavily in training managers to spot and address early signs of collective action. In many stores, when there's even a hint of union talk, employees are called into urgent meetings. There, they're told about the risks of forming a union, like losing flexible schedules, paying membership fees, or sparking internal conflicts. These arguments are presented smoothly, mixed with negative examples from other workplaces to create unease. In more serious cases, Walmart uses technology to monitor discussions about labor organizing on social media. This surveillance makes some employees feel they've lost their freedom of speech, as even off-hours conversations can become grounds for review. With over 1.5 million employees in the U.S. alone, allowing independent unions could shift the balance of power significantly. That's exactly why Walmart works so hard to maintain the status quo. 9. Performance bonuses. At Walmart, performance bonuses are often touted as a desirable reward for hard-working employees. During orientation, they're presented as proof of fairness and a way to encourage individual effort. But for many long-term workers, these bonuses feel like an enticing cake dangling just out of reach, always close but rarely attainable. The bonus system doesn't just depend on individual performance. It's tied to factors beyond employees' control, like overall store sales, inventory loss rates, customer satisfaction scores, or even local economic conditions. This means you could work flawlessly, always be on time, and complete every task. But if the store misses its sales targets or has significant inventory losses, the entire team might miss out on the bonus. Some employees describe the bonus as more of a lottery than a deserved reward. You could work tirelessly all year, only to hear at the end that the store didn't meet the criteria this time. Worse, the targets often change from quarter to quarter, leaving workers scrambling to adjust without clear guidance. In many cases, the goals are set so high they seem designed to be unreachable. The expectation of a bonus is still used as a motivational tool. Managers often highlight it in meetings, urging the team to work harder together to share the reward. But when the bonus becomes nearly impossible to achieve, it backfires. Instead of inspiring, it leaves employees disappointed, skeptical, and increasingly distrustful of the system's fairness. 10. Coaching write-ups. At Walmart, it's not loud reprimands or severe disciplinary actions that make employees wary. It's the coaching system, a seemingly mild internal write-up process that quietly but deeply impacts their career paths. On the surface, coaching sounds like a supportive mechanism where managers help employees improve skills or correct behavior. But in practice, it's far less friendly. Being a few minutes late, misplacing a product on a shelf, or forgetting to greet a customer per protocol can easily land you a coaching note. These minor errors, if repeated or overly scrutinized by managers, build up as black marks on your record. Some employees reveal they've been written up for things as trivial as chatting with a coworker during work hours or being deemed not enthusiastic enough with customers, a subjective and unclear standard. The real concern? There's often no clear way to dispute a coaching decision. Feedback or explanations from employees are rarely formally acknowledged. And once labeled coachable, your chances of being considered for promotions all but vanish, no matter how well you perform otherwise. Because coaching isn't as public as traditional discipline, many don't realize its impact until it's too late. They only notice their career freezing when they see others getting promoted while they stay stuck. This creates a workplace full of distrust, where employees hesitate to take risks for fear that a small mistake could lead to a coaching write-up and knock them out of the promotion race. Even more troubling, coaching can sometimes be misused as a control tool. When a manager dislikes someone, they might scrutinize them more closely, logging errors more frequently. Meanwhile, favored employees might make similar mistakes without any record. This breeds a sense of unfairness, dampening motivation and team spirit. If these secrets make you see Walmart in a new light, you're not alone. The more we understand, the better choices we can make. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to catch our next discoveries. You might think you're a pretty smart shopper until you find out Walmart has an entire system of hidden prices and secret deals that 90% of shoppers completely miss. Items you paid full price for may have already been discounted right while you were standing in front of the shelf. Products that look perfectly normal might have an open box version sitting just a few steps away for half the price. In this video, you're going to unlock 13 secrets that can cut hundreds of dollars off your bill every month. If you thought Walmart had nothing left for you to save on, this is the part that will completely change how you shop. Comment 1 and like this video. I'll reveal something even crazier. 1. Wednesday is markdown day for electronics. If you often buy electronics at Walmart, there's an interesting pattern very few people notice. Wednesday is usually the day when prices get adjusted. It sounds simple, but understanding this rhythm helps you avoid paying more just because you shopped on the weekend. The reason lies in how Walmart handles inventory. After a busy few days, especially Friday through Sunday, the electronics section ends up with certain items selling out while others stay slow or overstocked. By midweek, managers review quantities, reorganize shelves, and update prices to make room for the next shipment. This is when certain items, TVs, headphones, Bluetooth speakers, air fryers, even vacuums, may quietly drop to a lower price without any big announcement. No banners, no red signs, just a new number appearing silently on the shelf tag or in the system. If you shop on Wednesday morning or early afternoon, you'll often catch price drops that weekend shoppers never see. The best part is, you don't need to chase sales or wait for big events. Simply switching your Walmart visit from weekends to midweek, especially for electronics, significantly increases your odds of catching a markdown. Other shoppers think they got lucky, but you'll know it's because you came on the right day. And if you combine this with scanning prices in the app, midweek markdowns can be even lower than what's printed on the shelf. 2. Walmart will match online prices. A lot of Walmart shoppers assume the shelf price is the final price, but that's not always true. Many times, the exact same item is listed cheaper on Walmart's website. Sometimes a few dollars less, sometimes $10 or $20 less. Unfortunately, most shoppers still pay the shelf price simply because they don't know Walmart will match the online price for you. Here's how it works. Whenever you're unsure about a product, just open the Walmart app or website and search for it. If the online price is lower, show the screen to the cashier and politely ask for an online price match. This is an official policy and applies to many categories: electronics, home goods, toys, and kitchen items. No coupons, no waiting for sales, just double-checking before you put it on the conveyor belt. Sometimes the difference is small, maybe $3 to $5. But in many cases, especially electronics or items being adjusted online, you can instantly save $10 to $20. Over time, that adds up. And the best part? You still get to bring the item home the same day, with the best price Walmart is offering anywhere. 3. Holiday items drop 70–90% after the season. If you've ever bought Christmas, Halloween, or other holiday decor during the season, you probably know how expensive those products can be for items you only use for a few weeks. But what most people don't know is that just a few days after the holiday ends, Walmart quietly drops these items by 70–90%. They rarely advertise this, simply because they need to clear the shelves fast for the next wave of products. If you stop by Walmart around the 27th, 28th of the holiday month, you'll see entire sections filled with gift boxes, wrapping paper, mugs, baking molds, string lights, and decor sets, but now priced at just a few cents on the dollar. Items you hesitated to buy a week earlier suddenly become so cheap it feels unreal. It's the perfect time to stock up for the next year without hurting your wallet. Even better, these products aren't damaged or low quality. They're the exact same items hundreds of people bought at full price just days before. And if you scan them in the app, sometimes the in-system price is even lower than the reduced price printed on the shelf. 4. Open box items get massive discounts. If you've ever hesitated when you saw an already opened box in a store, you might be missing one of the clearest ways to save money at Walmart. Many products become open box items simply because a previous customer changed their mind, opened the package to take a look, and then returned it. The product isn't damaged, and nothing is missing. Most of the time, it's only the packaging that isn't perfectly sealed anymore. But since Walmart can't sell it as brand new, they have to drop the price to move it quickly. You'll find some extremely good deals: kitchen appliances, vacuums, headphones, and even large TVs marked down 30 to 60%, sometimes even more. The interesting part is that if you open the box to check right there in the aisle, you'll often see everything inside is clean and untouched, with the manual still folded perfectly. These are the kinds of products where you get new item quality while paying the price of the second person in line. To avoid missing out, pay attention to the clearance area or the electronics section, since open box items are usually grouped there. Some stores label them very discreetly, so you need a sharp eye, or just ask an associate. It takes almost no time, but it can save you a surprising amount on items that normally cost far more when bought new. One more tip: if you see a box that's slightly dented but the product inside is fine, that's usually a real deal. The packaging may not be perfect, but the product quality inside still is. 5. Buy multiple clearance items and politely ask for an extra discount. When walking through the clearance aisle, most people grab one or two items and head straight to checkout, not realizing they just missed a chance to get an additional discount. In reality, when Walmart wants to clear out older inventory, store managers are often allowed to be flexible if a customer takes several clearance items at once. There's no sign for this, and no one announces it, but if you ask, your chances of getting a little extra off are surprisingly high. Here's what to do. If you're holding 3 or 4 clearance items, simply bring them to the counter and politely ask, "If I take all of these, is there any chance of an extra discount?" You don't need to haggle, and you're not making it hard for anyone. Cashiers deal with this kind of request daily, and they're used to helping out when the store wants the shelves cleared quickly. The results vary by store, but you'll often get a small additional markdown, a few dollars off smaller items and $10 to $20 off bigger items. And the best part is you lose nothing by asking. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you walk out with a bunch of items for a total that's much lower than expected. Take 3 seconds to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the newest videos. 6. Many deals exist only in store. They never appear online. A lot of people are so used to shopping online that they assume Walmart.com always shows every discount, but that's not true. Each Walmart store has different inventory levels, and because they need to clear out slow-selling products in each location, many discounts exist only in-store and never appear on the website. Some items drop by 70–90%, yet if you search online, you won't see a hint of it. The reason is simple. In-store markdowns are based on actual physical stock. If a certain model of air fryer is overstocked at one location, that store may slash the price to clear space, even while the item remains full price online. The same happens with seasonal clothing, home goods, toys, or older electronics. All of these can quietly drop in price without a single online update. So if you only shop through the app or website, you're missing out on a huge category of deals. The best strategy is to spend a few minutes walking through the clearance aisle or electronics section every time you visit the store. Many of the markdown items are placed on small shelves at the ends of aisles. No decorations, no bold signs, but the prices can be incredibly good. Sometimes an item still shows $40+ online, but in the store, it's sitting at $12–15 because they want it gone quickly. 7. Scan with the app to see the real price. One of the simplest habits that can save you a lot at Walmart is pulling out your phone and scanning the price before putting an item into your cart. Many shoppers assume the shelf tag is always accurate, but in reality, the system updates prices much faster than the paper labels. This means an item marked at $24.88 might have already dropped to $13–15, and if you don't scan it, you'll never know. The Walmart app works like a super convenient price scanner. Just open the app, tap the scan icon, and point your camera at the barcode. In a few seconds, you'll see the actual price the store is charging at that exact moment. This isn't a secret trick or some advanced hack. It's an official feature that longtime shoppers use every single day. The interesting part is that many clearance items don't get updated labels, or employees simply haven't had time to change the tags yet. So it's extremely common to see a shelf tag showing $17, while the system price is only $7. With electronics, this happens even more often because Walmart wants to clear out older models quickly. Pick something up, scan it once, and you might be surprised by how low the real price is. 8. Garden outdoor items drop sharply at the end of the season. If you've ever bought garden or outdoor items right at the start of the season, you already know their prices are not friendly. Patio sets, outdoor lights, pressure washers, planters, they're always at their highest when the weather starts warming up. But what many people don't realize is that as soon as the season shifts, these items almost collapse in price overnight. Walmart needs to rotate inventory fast, and outdoor goods are among the deepest markdowns every time the seasons change. The end of the year is the perfect time if you're eyeing garden or outdoor items. From late November to mid-December, Walmart starts converting the entire outdoor section into holiday and winter displays. That forces them to clear out leftover patio furniture, garden lights, planters, outdoor tables, hoses, and gardening tools to make space for Christmas and New Year merchandise. When Walmart needs shelf space, prices fall fast and fall hard. Walking through the outdoor section at that time, you'll see items that were expensive earlier in the year now marked down to very friendly prices. A patio set may drop to a third of its original cost, and smaller items like garden tools, solar lights, or watering cans can go for just a few dollars. There are no flashy signs, but the prices are far lower than anything you'd see in summer. 9. Ask employees if there's any clearance in the back room. A lot of shoppers only look at what's on the shelves and assume it's sold out. But the truth is, Walmart often has a separate stash of clearance items in the back room, a storage area customers cannot enter. This is where newly marked down items sit while waiting to be shelved or bulky products that don't have room to be displayed. Because of this, if you only look at what's out front, you're likely missing some of the best deals. The approach is simple. When you see a clearance item with just a few units left, or you notice the shelf looks a bit empty, politely ask an employee in that department if they have more in the back room. Many shoppers hesitate because they think it's bothersome, but associates deal with this every day. And if they have something available, they're usually happy to bring it out. Some stores even push backroom stock forward when customers ask, because it helps them clear inventory faster. There are often extremely good items hiding back there. Open box TVs, last season outdoor goods, vacuums that were relocated, or leftover air fryers and kitchen appliances from previous markdown cycles. These products are usually discounted even more than what's already on the shelf because they've been waiting too long and the store wants them gone quickly. 10. Clearance stickers are often wrong. Something many shoppers never notice is that the yellow clearance stickers at Walmart are sometimes only half accurate. Price tag updates inside the store don't always happen at the same time as price updates in the system, meaning a product that still shows $17 on the shelf may actually ring up for $9 or even less. If you don't scan it, you'll never know how much you're missing out on. There's nothing complicated about checking. Just open the Walmart app, switch to barcode scanning mode, and point your camera at the product. In a few seconds, the system will show the real price, the one you'll actually be charged at checkout. This small habit helps you distinguish between two different prices, the shelf price and the system price, which can sometimes be very different. What's interesting is that outdated clearance stickers show up most often on slow-moving items or products in the middle of a clearance cycle, especially electronics, kitchen appliances, seasonal items, and older models Walmart wants to clear quickly. 11. Hunt for open box items 2 to 3 days after major holidays. After every big shopping season like Black Friday, Christmas, or New Year, Walmart always receives a huge wave of returned merchandise. These aren't broken or low-quality items. Most of the time they're duplicates, the wrong color, or the wrong size, or customers simply upgraded to a different model. And the best time to grab them is 2 to 3 days after the holiday rush, when returns have been processed and placed back onto shelves as open box deals. If you visit Walmart during this window, you'll find tons of valuable items. Air fryers, coffee makers, vacuums, electronics, even large TVs, sold at a fraction of their usual price. Because the packaging isn't perfect anymore, Walmart can't sell them at full price, so they mark them down to clear them out quickly. Most of these items still have all accessories and warranty stickers and work exactly like new. The best part is that not many people know about this golden window, so you won't face the competition you normally would during official sales. Just spend a few minutes walking through the clearance section or electronics area, and you'll often find items that were double the price just a week earlier. 12. Prices often drop near closing time to clear shelves. Many Walmart stores adjust prices again at the end of the day, especially for items that need to be cleared out quickly. As closing time approaches, employees often review the shelves to identify products with too much inventory or items that are going out of season. These products may get small, on-the-spot markdowns to help them sell before the next day. No announcements, no big red signs, just quietly updated prices in the system. So if you shop at Walmart in the evening, especially between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m., you might come across unusual price drops that weren't available earlier in the day. It might be bedding, a kitchen item, or even a small appliance discounted a few extra dollars beyond the sticker price. For seasonal items or leftover clearance products, the chance of a price drop is even higher because the store wants the shelves cleared for the new stock arriving the next morning. The beauty of this trick is that you don't have to do anything special. Just show up at the right time. Items you saw earlier in the day that didn't seem worth it may suddenly become a great deal by evening. And if you pair this with scanning prices in the app, you might discover system prices even lower than the sticker, because the update happened before the tags were changed. 13. Prices ending in 01, 05 are final clearance. If you've ever walked through Walmart and noticed a price ending in 01 or 05, don't assume it's a random number. This is Walmart's way of signaling that an item has reached the final stage of its shelf life. In simple terms, this is almost the lowest price the store will offer before the product disappears completely to make room for new inventory. As you walk around Walmart, you'll see many items displayed normally with no big red signs, but if you look closely at the last two digits of the price, you'll spot the difference. A home item that used to be $29 might now be $7.01, or a kitchen item that was $14 might drop to $3.05. These prices aren't small markdowns or weekly promos. They're clear-the-shelf signals meant to move products out as quickly as possible. The interesting part is that Walmart never advertises this code. They don't put up notes saying 01 means final clearance. So people who know this trick benefit while everyone else walks past without realizing they just missed the lowest possible price. And because quantities are limited, shoppers who recognize the price endings are often the ones who grab the best deals long before the items disappear later that afternoon. In the end, shopping at Walmart isn't just about picking the right products. It's about understanding how the store operates so you can avoid unnecessary spending. By paying attention to small details, scanning prices, checking the last digits, asking about the back room, and shopping at the right time, you avoid many of the silent extra costs most customers never notice. These tips are easy to use, take no extra time, and help you consistently pay the real price and save money every time you shop at Walmart. Subscribe to the channel to get notified of the newest videos. In the past few weeks, Walmart has become a major shopping hotspot as a wave of unexpected deals keeps going viral across TikTok, Facebook, and Reddit. What's surprising is that many of these items are so cheap that even buyers can't believe it, while the quality matches or even surpasses higher-end brands. If you've always thought Walmart only carried basic, budget-level products, today's list will completely change your mind. These are the kinds of items deal hunters are calling instant wins and buy it or regret it. And most importantly, a lot of these products are already selling out nationwide. Let's see how many savings you've missed. Subscribe to the channel to get notified about the newest videos. 1. Tenneco Pab Hero Cordless Vacuum. If you've ever wanted a lightweight, quiet, powerful cordless vacuum without spending a few $100s, the Tenneco Hero is the one making deal hunters lose their minds. The reason is simple. It feels like a premium model, but the price is only $90, a deal many people describe as too good to skip. The reason this vacuum is going viral comes from the real usage experience. It's light and easy to maneuver, and you can take it anywhere in the house without dragging around a tangled cord. You can clean the living room, stairs, bedroom carpets, and every corner under the sofa without effort. Many users say they were shocked the first time they heard it run. Smooth, quiet, and without the loud roaring sound older vacuums usually make. Its suction power is another reason people stop scrolling on TikTok. From pet hair and fine dust embedded in carpets to snack crumbs, everything gets picked up quickly in just a few passes. And the most impressive part, for a vacuum under $100, the truly clean feeling after each use is better than many expensive models people have owned before. Battery life is also a strong point. You get around 35 minutes of continuous use, which is enough to clean most essential areas of the home. For apartments or medium-sized houses, that's more than enough. And if you have pets, this is the real lifesaver. Many reviews say it handles cat and dog hair so well that it instantly makes cleanup stress-free. 2. Premium 6-piece microfiber bedsheet set. If you've always assumed that sheets under $20 are just temporary buys, the 6-piece premium microfiber set for $19.88 at Walmart will completely change your mind. The moment you touch it, you'll understand why it's going viral on TikTok. Soft, cool, smooth, and giving you the feeling of hotel bedding instead of a low-budget sheet set. What surprises most people is how breathable it is. Cheap microfiber is usually hot and suffocating, but this set is cool, lightweight, and doesn't trap heat, perfect for warm rooms or hot sleepers. The fabric also holds its shape well. After several washes, it doesn't pill, fade, or wrinkle in that annoying, budget-looking way. The fitted sheet has deep elastic that stays on the mattress and doesn't pop off like many cheap sets. The 6-piece set includes 1 fitted sheet, 1 flat sheet, and 4 pillowcases. Neat, matching, and instantly making your bedroom look more put together. The color options are easy to match too. Smoke gray, cream, pastels, white, suitable for any decor style. What makes this deal sell out isn't just the low price. It's the feeling of affordable home upgrade. Every night feels more comfortable, and every morning the bed still looks smooth and clean. For anyone who wants a cozy bed, good sleep, and a nicer-looking room, this is a must-buy. And if you love trending colors, check early. Those shades sell out fast. 3. Teddy Boucle Chair, Beautiful by Drew Barrymore. If there's one furniture piece that's soft, stylish, and instantly makes your room look luxurious, it's the Teddy Boucle chair from Drew Barrymore's Beautiful collection at Walmart, priced at $298. It's the kind of chair you want to sit in the moment you see it, and once you sit down, you won't want to get up. The viral charm of this chair comes from its soft as a cloud feel, literally. The thick, smooth, warm boucle fabric wraps around your body the moment you lean back. Many people describe it as sitting in a high-end hotel lounge, except you're not paying hundreds of dollars per night. The design is also a huge highlight. Rounded edges, soft curves, and a smooth 360-degree swivel make it perfect for living rooms, reading corners, offices, bedrooms, or any space where you want warmth and comfort. What makes it even better is the price. If you've ever looked at boucle chairs from West Elm, CB2, or Anthropologie, you know they usually cost anywhere from $600 to $200, but the Drew Barrymore version delivers the same modern, elegant aesthetic for under $300. The perfect example of luxury on a budget. 4. Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. If you've ever wished your hair at home could feel as soft and smooth as it does when you walk out of the salon, then Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance is something you should try at least once. This shampoo is in high demand at Walmart for only $30, and what's making it go viral isn't just the brand name. It's the real, noticeable repair effect that many users experience after just a few washes. What makes Olaplex No. 4 special is its ability to nourish damaged strands caused by coloring, bleaching, perming, or daily heat styling. Rather than simply making your hair shiny for a moment, it works from the inside out, helping strands become healthier bit by bit. After a short period, many people notice fewer tangles, more softness, and much easier brushing. One user even shared that she spent hundreds of dollars on different repair products that didn't work as well as this shampoo. And that makes sense. Olaplex is widely used in professional salons, But thanks to Walmart, anyone can experience that salon-level quality at a far more reasonable price. The washing experience is pleasant too. Fine lather, a subtle clean scent, and no heavy residue. Whether you have thin or thick hair, it still dries soft and fluffy. And if you pair it with the Olaplex No. 5 conditioner, the results become even more noticeable, like having an in-salon deep treatment right at home. 5. Magic Bullet 4-Piece Mini Blender Set. The Magic Bullet 4-Piece set at Walmart, priced around $20.96, is a simple and convenient choice for anyone who needs a small blender for everyday tasks. It's not the most powerful, nor is it a professional machine, but it's perfect for light kitchen work, the kind of just enough tool for people living alone, small families, or anyone who doesn't want bulky appliances taking over the counter. The first thing you'll notice is the compact size. It sits in a corner of your kitchen without taking up space, and when you need it, you can pull it out instantly. The Magic Bullet handles soft fruits, light smoothies, thin mixtures, or prepping a small portion of sauce for dinner. With the single cup design and built-in blade, it's very straightforward to use. Add your ingredients, twist on the blade, attach it to the base, and push down to blend. Anyone can use it without reading long instructions. It's ideal for beginners or people who just want quick results without the hassle. Cleaning is just as easy. Remove the cup and blade, rinse with water, and add a tiny bit of soap if needed. For just over $20, many users say it's the right appliance for basic needs. The 4-piece set includes the base, the cup, the lid, and the blade. Everything you need to start using immediately. Take 3 seconds and hit the subscribe button to follow the latest videos. 6. Ozark Trail 40 Oz Tumbler. The Ozark Trail 40 Oz tumbler has been getting a lot of attention because the $14.98 price is very reasonable, especially at a time when premium tumblers are becoming more expensive. The first thing you'll notice is the large capacity. Fill it once, and you're good for an entire workday, class session, or workout without needing to refill the ice. Its cold retention performance is rated as solid. If you pack it full of ice in the morning, it stays cool for hours. For everyday use, that's more than enough to help you stay hydrated consistently. Many drivers also prefer the 40 Oz size because it fits in most vehicle cup holders. The stainless steel body feels sturdy and doesn't dent easily from minor bumps. The surface doesn't show fingerprints and can be cleaned quickly with a damp cloth. The handle is another favorite feature since it makes carrying the tumbler easier, especially when it's filled with water or ice. The sliding lid is simple, quick to open, quick to close, which is great for moving between rooms or taking it on errands. The Ozark Trail Tumbler isn't designed to be fancy. Its goal is everyday convenience, bringing water to the office, keeping it on your desk, using it during workouts, or carrying it around throughout the day. Users say they choose this model because they don't have to be overly careful with it. If it gets a small scratch, it's no big deal. If it gets lost, replacing it doesn't break the bank. 7. Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Touchscreen Toaster Oven. The Beautiful by Drew Barrymore Touchscreen Toaster Oven has been getting a lot of attention at Walmart, priced at around $69. What's making it pop up everywhere isn't just the stylish design. It's the way it instantly makes a kitchen feel cleaner, sleeker, and more modern, especially in smaller spaces. The first time you tap the touchscreen panel, you'll notice how simple it is to use. Functions like baking, reheating, quick cooking, and crisping are clearly laid out and easy to understand. For anyone who wants to prepare a quick breakfast or warm up leftovers without complicating the cooking process, this oven gets the job done perfectly. Its refined look is a major plus. Soft colors, gold tone trim, and the dark glass front allow it to blend naturally into many kitchen styles. In terms of performance, the oven provides steady heat that works well for simple dishes: toast, frozen pizza, roasted veggies, or small portions of meat. The interior size is just right for meals for 1 or 2 people. The included tray and rack are easy to remove and wash. The interior non-stick coating also wipes clean with minimal effort, a huge bonus for anyone who dislikes heavy cleanup after cooking. 8. Chefman Large Waffle Maker. The Chefman Large Waffle Maker has become a popular pick for families because it costs under $25 but handles breakfast duty extremely well. Its larger size compared to many standard models allows it to produce thick, evenly golden waffles with lightly crisp edges, perfect for both adults and kids. When you open the machine, you'll see a non-stick surface that's very user-friendly. You can brush on a thin layer of butter or skip it entirely. The batter still releases easily. This makes busy mornings so much smoother since you don't have to struggle with scraping or soaking stubborn batter. Cooking time is quick too. Pour in the batter, close the lid, and within a few minutes the waffle is ready. A big highlight is the consistent heat. The machine heats up fast and maintains an even temperature, cooking the waffle through without leaving the inside underdone or the outside too dry. The large cooking surface is also ideal for bigger households. One batch gives you a generous portion, reducing the need to stand over the counter making multiple rounds. Kids especially love it because they can decorate their waffles with syrup, fruit, or chocolate chips. Cleanup is simple. Let the machine cool for a few minutes, then wipe the surface with a damp cloth. The non-stick finish works well enough that no harsh scrubbing is needed. The compact body also stores easily in a kitchen cabinet without taking much space. The large Chefman isn't a professional-grade appliance, but it's perfect for mornings when you want to switch things up without putting in too much effort. With its accessible price, straightforward functions, and simple operation, it's a practical choice for anyone who wants to add a little weekend flavor to their everyday breakfast without spending a lot of time preparing it. 9. On Cloud Nova Shoes, Walmart Exclusive Colors. The On Cloud Nova in Walmart Exclusive Colors has drawn a lot of attention because the price, $119, is lower than the standard retail version, yet the quality remains the same. What makes these special is that the exclusive colorways aren't available on the brand's official website, making them a great choice for anyone who wants unique, less common shades. Cloud Nova is already known for being lightweight and cushioned. On's signature sole provides moderate bounce, making each step more comfortable, especially for people who are on their feet all day. The soft upper hugs the foot without feeling tight, and even after long wear, it doesn't cause toe pressure or overheating like many cheaper athletic shoes. The slip-on style combined with laces allows for quick wear while still keeping the foot secure during movement. In terms of style, Cloud Nova has a modern athletic look without being overly bulky. They're easy to match with jeans, gym outfits, joggers, or even sporty dresses. The exclusive Walmart colors add a subtle uniqueness for those who want something different but still versatile. Another big reason people are paying attention is the sense of value. The same model typically costs around $160 from the brand, but with the Walmart exclusive version, you get a lower price while still getting full quality On shoes, a brand that's well loved for durability and comfort. 10. Ninja Blender Duo 1200. The Ninja Blender Duo Y1200W is a popular choice for anyone who wants a powerful blender without paying a premium price. At around $119 at Walmart, it's more accessible than higher-end models, yet its real-world performance is impressive for everyday use. The first thing you'll notice is the strong 1200W motor, which blends quickly and efficiently. Ice cubes, frozen fruit, and soft nuts are handled smoothly in just seconds. If you're someone who makes morning smoothies, smoothie bowls, or post-workout drinks,